Dungeons and
Yeah, a whole
Dragons.
extra point of damage.
I will be your handsome dungeon master, as always. I'm charming. I'm dashing in.
Self-deluded.
I am amazing. Okay. That being said, before we delve into the recap of what happened last week, I would like you all to just imagine the world of Kosmos and be transported to the Scarbrink Bastion, as there is a battalion of Selena forces there, with a small detachment of scholars from Nethys, as well as the Elven Kingdom. They're down there that are studying and trying to analyze the spell scar. And you go into a room, and there's the captain of the guard that are there, and he's with quite a few dignitaries in the room, in this conference room that is probably about the size of this room. Table, a little bit longer. Multiple people are sitting down there, ranging from human, dwarf, gnome, elvish, as well as a few other races at this table. They're all discussing, talking about the spell scar. While this is going on, the captain turns to the group. Well, I think we understand that we are here to analyze, and I think you guys have been doing a very good job. I would like to hear everyone's progress. As an elderly man stands up. Yes, Captain. Gromley here. I would like for us to commend everyone for coming together and letting us to research this. This is quite fascinating. As he starts to go into detail of the intricacies of the spell scar, and that no magic can permeate through this void of some sort. And this void is constantly growing. Also, that they have found some anomalies inside the spell scar. As he's finishing wrapping up, a very tall, winged individual who has golden-like skin, almost brownish gold hair, stands up. Yes, and I think if we're going to discuss not only about the spell scar, but we should also be talking about its growth. It's now only a few miles away from the keep, and although the sigils that we have inscribed on the bricks are holding, we don't know how much longer they will keep their enchantments. The captain kind of looks a little grave as this is going on. Yes, I kind of figured that would probably be the case. As a tall elven woman stands up. And we've also started seeing more activities of these anomalies. Dogs! Shut the fuck up.
He's in his monologue.
A monologue.
I know, damn it.
Come on, Dad.
These abominations, I think we should talk about them. They are interesting, terrifying, and unnatural. Some of them are multi-legged, low, fast.
Centipedes.
Sounds like spiders.
It sounds like us. Together we have multiple legs.
During my monologue!
So sorry.
As she begins to describe these very lithe and fast-moving anomalies, or abominations, as they like to call it. They also start describing other ones that are just this giant meglamesh of flesh that is like a ball of some sort, but it has limbs, faces, and other extremities, and that it's highly adaptive.
I'm good.
I'm just waiting.
I thought you were laughing at the other extremities.
Yeah. After a few moments, a gnome stands up. Yes, and we've started crunching numbers, and we've found that these this field that is moving is actually accelerating. We estimate that probably by the end of tomorrow, the whole bastion will be covered by this anomaly of no magic. And when that happens, I don't know if we'll be able to stop anything from continuing to go through. And as they continue to talk and discuss, after a few moments, a giant explosion breaks loose as the captain jumps to his feet, turns around and looks out the window, and where the gate used to be, there's now smoke. Now, to recap what happened last week, you guys had left the Lady of Pain, and head back to Kósmos. As such, you didn't land where you expected. Instead of meeting the ogres, you guys were transported to a cell of some sort. Later finding out that you are in the capital of Selena, and you have met the king, and you are in a waiting room with the queen and a child of theirs, and a couple of guards. And that's where we left off. Dogs!
My keys.
Cut it out. Brazil! Bodies! Hey. That's enough. Go sit. Go. So fine today. Alright. So, what would you guys like to do?
So is the queen and her daughter just staying in there?
Well, they're sitting down on the couch, and you guys are across from them.
Are we sitting down?
Well, some of you were. I don't know if all of you were.
Are you sitting down?
Is there room on the couch next to them?
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit next to the.
Oh, to the queen. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna sit next to them.
Okay.
Is there any guards in here as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a couple.
I'll look at the queen. Say, did you want to chat?
She said almost fearfully.
Take that as a no.
She sits there and she picks up one of the teacups that is on the table. As she does, she begins to sip it slowly for a second and then puts it on the plate. Well, I wanted to know how my son is doing.
Shasta?
Yes.
You're Shasta's mom? Like birth mom or half mom? Or like stepmom?
Stepmom.
Stepmom?
Yes. His birth mother, unfortunately, did not live to see him born.
That's where she buried.
Wait, how? She didn't live to see him born? This is Megan laughing off my leg. He's doing. He's like, Squidge said he needs support.
His butler was a ghost.
Kick his ass.
And
Twice.
crazy ghost at that. He's experimenting on humans and demons and all kinds of things.
He's been known to get in with a very interesting crowd.
I think he's just very trusting.
I think he's very interesting.
You think Shasta's very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you say that?
Have you seen the
I had a lot more
He
fun
said it was
there than I
basically
did here.
That guy does at night.
Well, you just arrived here.
No, not the best. Not the best. I even died there, and that was still better than here.
You died.
Came back to life.
He didn't bite you, did he?
Is his bites poisonous?
She takes another sip.
No, I'm gonna look at Pele and say, he'd be venomous. If he's poisonous, we'd die if we bit him.
I don't know much about poisons.
I mean, that's accurate. He's very right.
Correct.
And I'm quite surprised.
You say ass, how did you?
Would you like a cookie?
I've already got like a handful of, and I take the cookie and put it on my pile.
I don't know exactly everything that's going on here in Celia or Selena, sorry, and your guys' relationship, so to say. But I think maybe you should write to him.
Complications.
Complications? How?
It must be out of paper.
No, we have paper.
Pens?
Taylor looks over at the
They
desk.
probably sent a letter 6 months ago. You know how long it took us to get here? We have airmail or something here. We should have done that.
No, complications due to his stature of birth as well as his legitimacy towards the throne.
Ah, bullshit.
That's exactly what it sounds like. I'm gonna look at the daughter and I'm gonna say, "Do you miss Shasta?"
She just looks at you and then looks at her mother and then kind of.
I'm gonna hand her a cookie.
Would you like to write to your brother?
She's like, I have.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Has he written back?
No.
Oh. Do you want me to go beat him up?
No.
I'm gonna look at the queen and ask.
Is that how you guys solve everything? Is
Ask.
just beating things up?
Yes.
I mean,
Like 90%.
it works a lot. You'd be surprised.
Actually, we do actually talk a lot. We make more friends with monsters than we do. No. We kill more than we make friends, but we have a lot of friends. with
Honestly, in all
monsters.
fairness, I feel everybody we've killed has been a monster.
Very true. Very true. And then the people that we don't kill are not monsters,
Even if they are monsters.
even if they are monsters. We like to know who we're killing before we deem them to kill them. It's like judge, jury, and executioner. Sus.
I'd like to have a chat.
What an interesting group you are.
The only violence I ever regretted was in a haunted house.
Kaz freezes. Real sleazy, like a cookie halfway to his.
When's the last time you saw Shasta? How long has it been?
About 10 years or so.
Oh, well, he looks like this now. Use this guy's self to just make myself look like last time I saw Shasta.
Oh. So not much has changed. As she's talking to you guys, you start to hear the door behind you open. As you look around, you see the guards have left. After a few moments, the queen. So, now that they're gone, I would like to thank you all for making the trip. And as she sits there and she moves the tray, you can see underneath the tray there was a cloth that was over like a stand of some sort. As she pulls that back, it's actually a box. And she slides it to you all to open.
Oh.
Step away.
Pull it
Yeah, I'm
towards me.
gonna back up. No, I'm wandering around looking at the pictures on the walls, just like that, uncomfortable.
Can I do an insight check on it?
Yeah.
See if, like,
What is it?
it's a box.
What's in the box? Nice
It's a nat
job. It's a box.
So what were you trying to ask?
Oh, see if, kind of like the things that she's like her relief that the guards are gone is real, and that like
Oh, yeah.
she's not meaning any ill intention
This
on
box of
moving
balls.
this box over.
So as you kind of start probing her body language and her tone of her voice and everything, you can tell definitely she is genuinely relieved that the guards are gone. As she has a little bit more freedom, I think, to say what she needs to say. Whether she means you all ill intent or harm, that's still a little hard to ascertain.
Okay.
As she keeps a very stoic and very resound, prim and proper kind of front.
I'll go ahead and I'll open the box.
As a cloud of death arrives. No, it's fine.
Glad I moved that way.
As you open it, you can see it is actually filled with gold coins.
What's this for?
Well, for delivering the letter, of course.
The king said he was going to reward us for that.
Kaz whistles. And cookie crumbs.
No, that has been taken care of. I don't know how much Shasta has relayed to you. He, since being exiled, has been all a farce.
Then what?
A farce.
All of the farts. Oh, his being exiled is a farce?
I could have swore I heard all of the farts. It's like, wait, excuse me?
You hear what you want to hear.
I mean, you're not wrong.
So,
You're not wrong at all.
Shasta's very gassy.
so were we told where Shasta was exiled?
Yes,
I don't
he was
remember.
kicked out
That's one thing I don't remember.
by the king.
I think he even told us his mother's name.
He did, and he asked us to. Didn't he ask us to say hi to his mother if we saw it?
That's why I asked where she's buried.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank
Um,
God. That's all thought. Oh, thank God. Like,
Not wanting.
the thing was horrific. It's like,
As
I mean, that too.
as she continues,
Gotta get there first.
we sent him there to investigate rumors that we started receiving of a certain individual that was the mayor there. When Shasta arrived, he noticed some weird things going on. I don't know how much he told you of his condition, but yes, he is a lycanthrope of sorts.
He's a cat dog?
Yes.
Sorry.
He's a were-leopard, were-cheetah. I don't remember his patterns.
No, because you're aware of whatever you turn into.
We never said.
Oh.
He is a cheetah.
That's a good point.
Yeah, he's a weird cheetah.
A were-cheetah.
What if he's like a were-rat cheetah? It turns into a rat.
He just turns
So-
into a bigger cheetah.
So he was there investigating what was going on.
And we lost communication with him about 6 months ago.
Okay, that was because we were there 2.5 months ago. But prior to that, we were hired to come to go to Sudan to investigate something doing with the green mist.
The
But-
flyer
no
called
doubt
it
by the-
Miracle Town.
and called Sudan a miracle town.
Yes, no doubt by the red blue rose gift.
The red blue rose guild. Wow, that's mouthful. Red. Okay.
Yes, so red rose with a blue background is their emblem.
Need a pencil?
I have a plenty. Just I like this one. Work.
What was the name?
What, the red
was that
blue
reference to?
rose?
Or red
It
Red
has
blue
a red
rose.
rose with a blue background.
What is that though?
It's a guild that possibly
Hired
hired
us.
us,
Or you could have been a part of.
or I could have been a part of it, or we could have been a part of it. Do you know where the Red Blue Rose Guild is? Like they have like a main base of operations.
I don't know exactly where the main headquarters is, but
Is it in town?
we do have a we do have one of their satellite guilds here. That is correct.
Have you guys tried like magical means of communicating with Shasta?
We were for a while, but then due to his condition, he had to erect a barrier, and as such, we weren't able to communicate with him inside that anymore. Or at least that's what we were told.
The barrier was up when we were there. I mean, when we left him, he was doing fine, but he didn't share too much with us, aside from just giving us this letter, and we never looked at the letter.
Apparently, he trusted you all enough to send you to us. Now, my husband, the king, he makes the day-to-day decisions. But when it comes to security and whatnot, I handle that. That is why we are meeting as we are.
So, and, I told both you and your husband about what we've encountered on the road, about the Elder Eagles, the information that we know, going to the astral plane,
Yes, and that is why I rushed him out of the room as fast as possible.
so, what's the trek forward?
Well, we have two courses of action. We have lost communication with the region over in the avian kingdom, and I feel that that could be related to that.
There's,
We are also getting reports down at the Spellscar that things are not looking favorable.
so we might have some more information about the avian. So I hadn't said anything about that. Nobody said anything about the outpost yet, right?
I think that the scientist was talking about it. That's the reason why you guys are here. Is that they lost communications with that whole area.
Oh, okay. So the last place that we were in was Durandal. And there's Captain Manor. That
Yes, I personally assigned him to that post.
okay. He was in communications with someone a little fishy. We never got to ask him about it. But he had hired us to get rid of the red ogres that were attacking. Turns out the red ogre clan was attacking because their children were kidnapped, and we found the children in their fort underground, where Zertis, the crazy guy that was working for Shasta, where he was planning on sacrificing his children.
Dog, she's monologuing.
In the midst of all this, we ended up meeting this avian agent that was charmed to be working for the blood cultists and giving information from Manor to the agent to
Do you have
the
a name
cultists.
for this agent?
Boz.
Boss.
We were able to get rid of his charm, and then he helped us rescue the kids from underneath the fort.
Very well. I will make sure we send some people to investigate this underground facility at the keep. As far as we know, we didn't have any underground.
Oh, it's well beneath.
1,000
That
feet.
was very, very far.
Interesting. I will also have to
Okay,
have a conversation
6
with
mile?
Yeah.
Lord Manure.
I think that's a good idea. He was the person that he was talking to was very strange. He could have been talking to somebody here, honestly.
Do you have a name?
Manure, who he was talking to in that
You
like
scried.
No, we didn't. I don't think we did.
Captain gave the cultist a message. While he cut me with a dagger. That's all I wrote. Good job.
The cultist didn't know, even know who he was delivering stuff to.
Yeah.
It was kind of wrapped up in the charm. When the charm went away, it was lost. Maybe a failsafe, who knows?
John, Jacob, Gwendolyn, and Bo. That's all that I have written down for which were the soldiers.
Green soldiers.
Yeah. So no, don't have a name on who he was speaking to. But he was using like this orb, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this like orb device to communicate into.
Oh, communication crystal. Yes.
So that's all the information we have on that, and the outpost and the avian. So Boz was our last contact
Do you
before
know
we
where
went.
he's at right now?
He took the children back to the Red Ogre clan, and then he said that he was going to return back to his people.
Depends on what today is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
We've been away to a place that's not congruent with your time.
I thought it had been.
So
like
we're not
3
quite
days.
sure how many days it's been since all this occurred. But we're guessing no more than 2.
2 or 3. Yeah.
We honestly don't know.
That sounds like an interesting adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now that has settled down, I understand that you have some stake in these elder eagles. I can gather from
Silas,
the way you
Silas
talk.
does. He like snorts and laughs. Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah. Some of us have been asked by higher beings to take care of them, and
You mean gods?
Yeah.
yeah,
Several.
yeah, several gods, and
Well, that's reassuring then.
that's
To
yeah.
you,
So that's
perhaps.
pretty much it.
You do
So the
it
question
yourself.
is, did you know anything of the gentleman that was at Durandal before this? Before you assigned?
I did not.
Because he also wasn't he suspicious in some manner?
Yeah, because he was.
Like when the children were taken, were almost at the same time he
He
just
left. Oh, yeah.
disappeared.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we weren't sure if,
It was the previous.
which of the
captain
two
that
were
had been
involved. Both are suspicious.
I did not know the previous captain, but what I did know was that he was starting to act strange, and one day he just left. That is why I sent word when you were. He was there to investigate and find out what was going on, and then we started getting reports of giant red creatures attacking the fort.
That's taken care of.
That's taken care of.
But he has not been told anything else because, well, we're here.
Well,
Very well. I'll make
He
sure
does not seem very
he's,
competent.
he's informed.
That is up to you.
Now, I have rewarded you for delivering the letter, and you are more than welcome to stay in the castle for the evening. And if you would like, I do have a congruent quest, if you so choose. And like I said, Shasta has trusted you, and I feel I would do him a disservice to not extend that trust.
Am I gonna end up here every time I jump planes?
That seemed to be their intent.
Yes, unless we take down your mana signature, then we can make it so that way you can pass through, no problems. But those are for only high-level officials, and as I have control over that, I can do that. We are still limiting a lot of travel as whatever happened over in the Avian Kingdom in Valdon has caused quite a stir.
if there's any way you can get us, or like anything that you need our support on, and it gets us closer to the Elder Eagles and these blood cultists, I'm in.
Very well. Then all of you feel the same? She looks over at all of you, waiting for the verbal.
I don't know. I haven't run an argument with Paley yet, so
You haven't won?
I haven't won one yet, no. And we've had several.
Well, she seems very, very fire spirited.
Is it possible that since you do have
Hey, knock it off.
the circles here, is there one that's used officially that we could acquire the coding for? He's trying to find the words because he understands it like he's been taught at some point, but he's not have high enough spell slots to do this stuff.
The man of signature?
The scribbles on the side, I know that's how they.
Yes. The coordinates of everything. Yes, we do have that. Why?
In case we need it. I understand some of the cross-planar travel, if we have a arrival point, we can arrive here to report or seek aid or communicate.
Yes.
I assume they're secure, so you
Yes.
don't need a high-level one, but a secured one, whatever, in case we need it.
No, not right now. As for the rest of you, so yes.
I look over at the lot of gold over there.
Does it look like a lot? Like, does it?
It's a box of gold. It looks like
Oh,
more than
box
what I
of
have.
gold. Yeah, but there's probably silver in gold. I don't trust you.
Go ahead and
I
make a
said that. I
perception.
said that in front of her. I'm not worried about it.
May I watch TV?
Yeah, wait a second. Somewhere around 17.
17?
Look,
It does look.
18.
It does look like quite a substantial amount of gold.
Like in the thousands, or
You're probably looking at just the top.
an estimated guess.
Yeah, the top layer itself looks like it could be roughly about 5,000 gold.
Oh, yeah.
And it doesn't look like it's not a very deep coffer, but it is, comparably. So you're probably looking, if you were to guesstimate, close to 10 to 15.
That's probably 10 to 15 from what I didn't know it's silver.
I'm good. Count me in.
Okay,
Motivation.
go sit. Move it.
I would like to know more about this man signature thing. Just have somebody review a contract for me, because I'll be doing this at least once a day,
What?
popping in and out.
Coming in and out here?
I guess if I'm going to pop back in, I would come here like I just did, right?
If you were going to an extraplanar place,
I just like pull across my cloak of stars that allows me to use an action to teleport to the astral plane,
Mhm.
and then use another action to transfer.
So
back
as
to
you
the space
try to
area.
teleport,
I'm not going to teleport right now.
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
kind of describing the properties of it
Mhm.
to her.
He has the ability to go to the astral plane and come back. He just wants to be able to do so without being pulled here if we happen to be somewhere else.
you're talking about in combat.
Anywhere.
Anywhere, really. I just don't want to teleport out and then back to the space I came from, but then get pulled here instead.
Yeah, she's already said that you can. She
We
can
can
manage
fix
that.
that
We
for
use.
us.
Yeah.
Then I'm in.
Okay.
I'm in.
Mr. Bunnyman.
Oh yeah, I said
He's a heron dog.
yay several times.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know what he
I'm
is.
in.
I just find it interesting to call them bunnymen.
Yes.
I
They
shake
look
my
so
head.
tasty.
Like,
As you can now see the teeth,
Oh,
kind of canines.
like cheetah lady.
Okay.
You sir?
if she's going, I'm going.
Very well.
What kind of cat is she? Because the king is like the young and the lion, right?
Yes.
What would you describe what she
She's dark, black, panther-like.
Gets proud.
Hey now. He's an all-star.
I'm gonna cut the box and hand it to Kaz. Oh, wait, hold on.
So-
I don't trust anyone kind of. Which one's different?
As she sits there and she waves her hand off on the table after you move all that stuff, a map appears and is now on the table. She goes, well, we have 2 points of interest. We have, of course, Well Done, and we have the Spell Scar. Both of those places we do need people to investigate as well as take care of what is going on there. There is one other place that we are getting reports of weird things going on, and that is the Frost.
Doesn't the frost cover quite a large area?
The Frost is this ravine in between the two countries.
Oh, okay. I just didn't know if it covered like that whole circle up above it, so to speak.
Yeah, it's that whole top dome that goes in between the mountain peaks in the center
Okay.
there, all the way up to the top.
What was the other place besides the spell card?
Well done. It's over here.
Are you picking it up? There we go. Now I see.
Yep.
Can we get some level recommendations?
Get what?
I said, can we get some level recommendations?
Let's just say that for all.
All for all.
As well done, we don't know what to expect. As it's just gone silent, we can see dark clouds. Ships can't get close to that area, and anyone trying to go by foot has not returned to report.
I think.
The Frost, we are getting word of weird happenings. Green mist has kind of been spread across the area. People, animals, as well as creatures starting to emerge have been sighted up there. And the Spellscar, well, it's a dead zone, and we have a group down there right now, but last word we got is that they were asking for reinforcements.
So out of these three,
Now these are the only ones that we know of.
yeah.
Nethys is also getting reports of some things, but they haven't been eager to share.
What about the Goliath and the Frost?
The what?
The Goliath that live in the Frost.
What about them?
What about them?
Have you heard anything concerning it?
Just that there's not that many of them. Used to be a huge tribe up there, and now very few sightings from our scouts in that area. We've even lost a few scouts to this green mist.
The green mist is instant death.
We kind of get it.
Yeah. So, well, which one do you feel is the most paramount for our talents to go and check out?
I don't know what your talents are, other than that you are trustworthy individuals.
There you go.
And
Yep.
as trustworthy individuals is why I laid out all three to you. I'm giving you the choice. If I were to send you and something were to happen, I'm sure my son would be upset. And I
So
feel
would
that
he.
would have been a waste.
Be a little
How about we look into the things we need to look into here, and then we'll make a decision. Should be more than a day.
Guys, how do you feel about it?
The Goliath could probably handle whatever's going on better than the humans could, wherever the other one was.
The Valzir. I have a feeling that something big there is happening and possibly another evil has already been summoned.
I think from here we could get to the frost faster and then down to the boulder.
Would you be able to teleport us closer to any of these areas? As close as we can get.
I could teleport you to the West Bank Fortress. That would get you closer to the Frost. As for Baldoon, the closest I could do would be Ilia Mountains. We do have a secret base located in there that the Avian Emperor does not know about.
a spell scar?
And for the spell scar, we would send you to the Dwarvish city just outside High Lake on the backside.
Okay. I think if you can give us a day to get our bearings
Oh, yes.
in the city.
I would not expect you to make a decision such as rash as this in a matter of a few moments. Talk it out. Discuss it. I will be here probably the rest of the week, minimum.
Is there anything, so if we're to return to the castle to speak to you, is there anything that we need paperwork or anything that will help us get an audience with you quicker than having to wait?
No, you can just let them know that you were here to see me, and they will let you through.
Okay.
As I will inform the captains to pass down to their men to allow. What is the name of your group?
The borrowed souls.
The Borrowed Souls entry to have an audience with me,
Okay.
under the pretense that we are discussing delicate matters about my son.
Very delicate.
Would it be off limits to speak to you or the king directly?
On a normal circumstance, yes. But, again, Shasta has vouched for you in his letter.
It's like if I tried to talk to you in your head, am I going to get attacked by some other defensive thing like this trap?
No, but I wish you wouldn't.
Good to know.
It's quite disconcerting.
Yes, but
What
it's
if there's
efficient.
an urgent message we need to send you?
If it's urgent, then that's urgent. That's
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
As she sits there and she looks at you for a moment, and then hold on. As she stands up, she goes over to the dresser, the desk drawer, and opens it up as she pulls out a small box, probably the size of a bracelet box. And she brings it over and she puts it in front of you and opens it, and you can see inside is a small orb. It's not crystal clear; it is actually very opaque white. As she slides it forward, this is a communication crystal. This is a direct line to me and anyone who's manning our stations.
Is that so you can screen your calls?
Not so much that I can
You'd be
screen
on
my
your
calls, but we rotate on who's answering.
Sure.
So who wants to wear it?
I already have like 3 necklaces and 2 bracelets.
It's not a wearable item. It's
Like-
literally just.
I meant like hold
Oh,
on
you said
to it,
bracelet
yeah.
box.
Well,
I'm
yeah.
not taking it.
Well, you just got the bigger bag. We could cram it in there, but you got the one bag we can cram it in too. So
Yeah. I can
whichever bag we want to cram it in. Cram
Like
it.
holding.
We have an appropriate sack.
I'll hold on to
Pick
it.
a sack.
I'll pick it up out of the box and put it in my have a sack. A little sack.
Your dimensional bag
Yeah, is it okay to go in there?
as it explodes.
Like,
Activating 3 go.
there's Taylor.
I'm still eating the cookies.
Yeah, it's just an everyday occurrence.
Okay, well, anybody else have any questions?
Okay. She stands up and she curtsies as well as her daughter, and they walk out. You get the sense that she's carrying her daughter around not because she's protecting her, but she's teaching her.
Just grooming her.
I blow,
Oh, so
I
make
blow her a
sure-
kiss because I still look like Shasta.
I only said that because it's a cat's. So.
No, grooming can be using that.
Well, yeah.
Not in a bad way. That's you can
But I
be, you
more
can be
meant it
groomed
as a
for
joke
a
for
job.
cats.
And, yeah,
Then
it works for both ways. It's a
perfect.
double entendre.
Oh, it's a good
It's actually a
cover.
triple
Who
entendre.
would,
Yeah, it's a triple entendre.
who would be discussing a state secrets in front of their child like that?
It's like
Yeah.
a Karma Sutra joke.
It's flexible.
I'm
It's
gonna,
flexible.
they're just leaving us in this castle.
What's the place that we could teleport to towards Muldoon? I didn't get that.
The
The mountains there. The Eli.
Oh,
After she leaves, then very shortly, a very intrigued gnome walks into the room.
You
Ah,
recognize
so you
him?
guys are still here.
Okay.
Ugh.
Oh god, this guy.
Yep, we haven't got any.
Ugh.
Well, I was told that one of you wanted to get their manuscript signature done, so that way they didn't teleport back.
I think we should all get that.
yeah, we should probably.
Oh, that's perfect.
I mean,
That means I get to study you guys.
I'll go first.
Awesome. Come with me. And he starts to walk out of the room.
And we're also is following behind him to have access to one of your teleportation circles.
Oh yeah. Well, it's the same room.
Okay.
Alright. There's no locking us in a cell, please.
Now, once we get in here, we're gonna knock him out, right? Take off.
I know.
After a few moments, you all are led into one of the other rooms. Looks very similar to the one that you guys broke the door off of. As you go in there,
The door is asking for it.
you can see the sigil down on the ground with the magic circles and the writing. As he has one of you, one by one, stand in a box that also has a bunch of runes and a magic circle underneath it. As it looks like it's connected somehow to a couple of instruments and another table. I just need one of you to stand right here.
I said I'll go first. I'm standing right there.
Okay. All right. Perfect. As he sits there and he starts talking to you, and as he's doing it, you see him pull out a couple of like things as he's kind of like taking a magnifying glass and he's kind of looking at your feet, and then he's slowly starting to go, ooh, okay, all right. As he gets all the way to the top, he's like, all right, perfect. Don't move. Just stay just like that for a few seconds. And he turns around. And you
Wait,
see
I
him.
still look like Shasta. Should I look like Switch?
Oh, no, that's fine.
Okay.
Hey, don't worry. And he sits there and he starts typing away, or like punching like different runes on this metal slab that you see in front of him. As he does, he finishes it, and he goes, "Okay, all good. If you want to just stand over here, and next person."
I'll go.
All right, same thing. He does exactly like. After he gets done doing all of you, it wasn't painful at all.
That was on purpose.
That's good.
There's no way that was on purpose.
What?
After he gets done doing all of you, it wasn't painful.
He said, "Darn."
You do feel a little calmer though.
I would make sure I studied the teleportation circle.
Yep. Afterwards, he kind of gives you guys what looks to be like a little piece of paper. That paper has the different rune sigil and stuff for you guys to study, so that way you guys can anchor yourselves to the location. Give me one second.
I have like a gazillion messages. I need to respond to, so I can just send it around.
Oh, I just thought of something. These elder gods teleported, they're going somewhere right in the middle of the cell.
The elder gods, when they teleport in, is that what he said?
Yeah, that's what happens, right? If someone
Yeah.
tries to
In
teleport
theory.
in, look what they've done.
Yeah? Nice.
Would it work that way if I banish somebody, and then when they come back, they're in the cell?
Ooh, that might be useful.
Yeah.
Theoretically. But I don't trust
If they're
yourself.
from Cosmos.
4 of us are out in less than 6 seconds.
Jesus. Cat is fucking huge. Look at that cat.
Oh my god. Wow. I don't wanna shame the cat, but
Is it chunk?
He was big. Honestly, it didn't even look fat. It was just big. It was like a big cat. Like its head was big, and yeah.
my cat is the runs the litter, and so anytime she's around any other cat, my cat's like 9, 10. And if she's around another cat, I'm like, Amelia, you're so small. But I've lived with her and I spend time with her all the time, and I'm like, she's normal size, you know, like, whatever. And I'm like, you're so tiny. Oh, baby. Forever a baby.
What's up about Gambit? He's 20 pounds lighter than our last basset hound. And our last basset hound was the same shape as him. Like, he wasn't like an out of shape fat dog. He was just much bigger. Gambit just never got big.
Little baby.
Okay. So, as you guys finish, Jerome kind of looks at all of you. That's all I had to do. Unless you guys want to maybe help me with my experiments. Anyone? Anyone?
First thing
What do we get out of it?
I mean, what kind of experiments?
Oh, nothing too invasive. Just a couple of probes here and there. I mean, you guys did say you were dead, which to me is fascinating.
Well, you're not probing people, man.
You haven't lost me yet. Keep talking.
Oh my gosh.
Perfect.
Turn
So,
around quickly and show him my
all we're
cheeks.
gonna do is just a couple of probes.
And
And
walk
then
away.
we're gonna also do a couple of cognizance tests, and then afterwards, you get a free meal out of it.
I'm gonna leave. Nothing's ever free.
I don't want to fail that cognizance test. I don't need that on paper.
He said free meal and that was it.
No, I mean it's a good free meal.
That probably works on like people that.
What if I throw in some banana pudding? Would that make it a little bit more appealing?
It's the most brilliant thing you've said so far.
Alright.
Keep going.
I stopped for a second.
I don't know.
Are there vanilla wafers in there?
I mean, don't worry. The probes are not that invasive.
What kind of vanilla wafers do you buy?
I don't know what vanilla. is.
Great.
Then what are you talking about banana pudding for?
It's the flesh of Christ.
I keep walking.
That's gonna be the worst banana pudding ever. Let's get out of here.
You don't even know what you put in there.
And Jerome kind of looks a little depressed and deflated now.
On the way out, I'll create 45 pounds of graham crackers vanilla wafers, and just like leave them on the ticket. Using create food more. That's third level spell.
All right.
Okay, they had it out first.
Oh god. We're gonna get into a fight.
As you all exit the room,
Get into a fight.
where do you guys want to go?
Out of the castle.
Yeah, out of the castle, out to the city.
Okay.
So
I would
we have
specifically
directions
like
or
to go to
anything.
this blue.
We start
Red
wandering
Rose
until someone
Guild.
tells us to get the hell out.
Yeah, we should try to stick. This place is gonna be huge. We should try to stick on the on the story path for now.
Yeah, I'd like to go to the Red Blue Rose Guild.
Okay. As you guys begin to meander around the castle, it only takes a few moments before a group of guards that are patrolling kind of stop you. Are you all lost?
We're trying to break out.
Break out.
No,
We're trying to get out of the castle.
And you are.
The borrowed souls.
Oh, yes. Very well. We'll escort you. As the group of soldiers, they don't look to be veterans, but they don't look to be newbies either. They've probably haven't seen shit, but they've definitely been marching and doing their duties, as they like to call it, for a while. It only takes you a few moments before you finally are at the entrance of the castle and have shown the door, and you are now in the capital. As the gates to the castle, or the doors, open, you are meted by a beautiful sunset, as the sun is starting not to sink all the way. It's probably about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and the town is just amazing. It is a cross between a modern and kind of primal type looking city. A lot of wood, a lot of stone, and it has a certain charm that for UCAS actually almost feels a little bit like home. Because everything is just giant. Everything is massive. Giant statues, buildings. You can see what looks to be like a giant temple off on one side of the city. They have walls that go all the way around. Kind of imagine looking at what is it, Titan, the anime, like that city that they're in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks very similar to that. Yeah.
We gotta get out of the city, guys.
What is the
This place
Giants
is
are
fucked.
coming.
This place is fucked.
what
I
does
bet
the
the
temple
walls have
do?
giants in them.
Does the temple have any imagery of like what people are worshiping there?
From this distance, you can't really tell if it does have an image on the outside or whatnot.
I'll ask the dwarves. You know anything about that temple?
Oh, that's the Temple of Bahamut, actually. It's
Told you there was one here, right over there.
there's a couple of smaller temples in the area, but Bahamut is normally the one that most of the people here worship, just because it's law and justice, as well as we do have quite a few dragonborn that are in the city. So
Well, at some point, if there's a temple to either Gond or Sa, you point me in the right direction, please.
for
I point.
Bond, I think there might be one, but I'm not sure. But I don't know.
He's silent. Just
We're in the food court of the.
I've never
Yeah, it's
heard
over
of
there,
this.
it's over
Never
there.
heard of this god Sa. Who is that?
I'm not sure yet.
him, I don't know.
You
It
heard
was a
of
weird dream. I was just seeing if it was a thing here at the temple.
I'm gonna look for the largest temple.
That's the big one right there.
Okay, perfect. I wasn't saying that out loud to him, but I was just I'm looking for it.
I'm gonna ask if they know where the Red Blue Rose Guild is.
Oh, the red blue.
That's where they were supposed to be taking us.
No, they were just taking you outside. Why would they march you all the way to the?
I've been wanting to open that so bad.
I did it.
Thank you. That,
I did it.
that intrusive thought is gone now.
Or is it doubled?
Eh.
Now you have to do it.
Wait, hold on. I forgot. I have this. Ta-da!
Oh fuck.
Oh.
No, my M&M.
There you guys go. You guys are right now at Soulkeeper Castle, which is where you
I don't want
guys
to step on
are.
it.
And
Picture
num-
good because I want to eat it.
Just me struggling over here.
Just roll it off.
You want some?
As usual. Ah, there we go.
Yeah,
Yeah, my
I'm
picture
like
was so
peanut
blurry.
M&Ms, but I appreciate you.
We got
Have
there.
you tried the peanut butter ones? They're like
Oh.
Reese Pieces. Those are my favorite.
Oh,
I've had a problem.
the giant temple that they pointed out is over here in 9, which is East Town.
Listen, peanut butter M&Ms are my favorite, but for some reason,
As far
Maureen
as
said peanut
the
M&Ms,
Red Blue
and she only buys me
Rose
the
Guild,
peanut M&Ms
it
now.
is
I don't want to
located
tell her that I meant peanut butter
here
because it's
in
been
8
too long.
in Chicken Reach.
chicken reach.
Chicken.
Okay. I'm gonna to our group. I'm gonna say, unless anybody wants to go and talk to their gods now, I feel like we could go to the Red Blue Guild first, get some information, and then if we wanted to find a place to stay, and then go and do what we want to do.
So what are we hoping that the Red Bull Guild tells us?
Well,
That's where it started.
Pele looks around the group and remembers that we've lost, parted ways with people in the initial. It was the people that hired me, Swage, and Kaz to go to Sedan. Or possibly the people that hired us to go to Sedan. So seeing if maybe they know us, but we don't have any memory of it.
So this is part of your life.
Yeah, seeing if they have any information to give us.
If anybody wants any chocolate, I got way too much.
Yeah, I would love
Apparently.
If you like dark chocolate, it has
a
all
horrible
it's
thing.
all my favorites.
You missed him pulling that bag out initially, and he
like
like hefts it up on the table. And
thought you were about to say, just don't eat the dark chocolate.
No, it's all dark chocolate.
We don't
It's
eat the dark
butterfly.
chocolate.
Everything in there is dark chocolate.
He's like, I like dark chocolate, dark.
I only like
Yeah, when I did
chocolate,
keto,
unless
I
it's
got on
Reese's.
dark
sticks and
Unless
sparklers.
Might
That's all I like.
want to watch yourself around that one. He likes the dark chocolate.
I'm pretty late. It's fine.
that's-
He's pretty relaxed. He doesn't mind being liked.
Okay, so, and the only thing I would recommend for us is that we do not go off by ourselves.
Oh God, please.
Oh, that's the first
myself
thing
to
I'm
find
doing.
plate mail. Got it.
It's not recommended for y'all to go off by yourself.
I don't trust my sibling to not try and take advantage.
Your family's weird.
What?
Your family's weird. You're right.
No.
I'm gonna fist bump you.
You don't even know.
I think that if he was going to do something, he'd be prepared regardless of how many of us are together. If
That's
there are
fair.
two of us together, then he's not. He's going to send enough people to deal with two of us.
Is he gonna get sent to the jail thing if he tries to teleport you?
Maybe. That seemed like a maybe. They didn't have full control over that particular issue.
If you want to go off by yourself, you're more than welcome to.
I'd
I'm
like
just
to.
saying what.
I have associates here that would not appreciate me bringing associates with me.
Wow, you guys aren't even good enough to hang out with. Yeah.
It's
But-
like, oh,
I've lived here for 5 or 6 years. This is my home as much as any place is.
What's her name?
he is a big boy.
Oh, her? Like, singular?
Never mind. I'll go with you guys.
I'm not leaving as of yet, but at some point I need to go at least say hello to my friends. It's not for anything in particular other than to say, hey guys, hadn't seen you in a while. I was kidnapped, because that's the last time I was here was probably 4 months ago. I think I was in prison for a couple months. They don't even know what happened.
Yeah.
It's
I
gonna.
was headed north doing a job and then I disappeared.
He's gonna be like the Hangover. They just lost him.
Dude,
Oh,
where's
me
my
disappearing
Where have
will
you
not be
been?
that. I didn't rush back to say I'm okay. They're not that kind of associates. They're just people I know.
All right.
I have a big creature.
So you guys are heading all to the Red Blue.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hanging
Yeah,
with
for now.
them. I'm just saying,
Deal.
at some point I will be going off
Alright.
on my own.
The guards kind of give you directions as best they can. They've never actually been inside or really in that area, but they kind of get you close to a street or so. It takes you guys. What did I say? It's 8 Chicken Reach. It probably takes you close to an hour to get down there.
Okay.
As the streets, as you start walking, are just wide enough really for a carriage. They're not really big streets
Speaking of which,
in this area.
do we have
Oh yeah, we should contact
means
Estafador.
to contact him and have our carriage get here? Or are we expanding with the carriage as a slogan?
Because I'm gonna need Jorge back. Otherwise, we're gonna have to go back to Durandal. Which
Just
would,
occurred to
I
me
wouldn't
that
hate
this
anyway.
is
Oh, if I call
miles
him
that
now,
we do-
we were only, what, 2 days away from Durd?
Like a day.
Wasn't Durd,
We need to work on this airship idea.
yeah, he should be able to arrive before we decide to depart.
Okay.
I mean, you won't have to slow down for us.
As you get to the guild area, you can see a very beautiful sign outside the guild that has a blue rose with a, or a red rose with a blue background, with a nice crest behind it.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, can I try to remember anything?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is it history?
That is.
Oh, can I do that too?
Sure.
Do y'all
I've
mention
never
this, or y'all just trying to remember shit?
Whenever I ask to remember stuff, I always imagine it more like a flash and not like I'm standing there like. But it's more like I see something and
Yeah, but is it obvious like you're looking at things to kind of? Like,
yeah,
are you-
I
are you
guess so.
trying to
Yeah,
jog your
yeah,
memory?
yeah,
Is it
yeah,
obvious?
yeah. Every time.
Oh, natural 20.
Nice.
I'm gonna remember something. I think I've done this
That
8
is
times.
the best hot dog
I got
there
a
has ever been.
I got a 9.
They do this Italian sausage with
So you kind of get a sense
chili
of
and cheese,
familiarity.
but it's incredible.
It does feel like you've been here before. Not like the other towns that you've been in, where you have a big sense. This is more like, yeah, this feels right. Something's right about this. You, getting the natural 20 though, you actually do remember the guild. You remember actually talking with an individual at one of the tables, going over a mission plan. You don't remember exactly what the mission plan was. You just remember sitting down at a table with a couple of hooded individuals, as well as a couple of your former and current teammates, talking with this group, going over what needs to be done, and then you have a quick glimpse of what you assume would be like maybe the guild master or talking with someone of high importance in this guild. But that's about it.
So it was real. It's the only thing I remembered about that was before death, I think. Like, who did I see people in that memory? Like, people as in like our group.
Yeah. So you saw Holly, Dove, and as well as Gary, as well as Pele. Kaz wasn't there, but you probably chalked that up too. He was at the bar, probably drinking.
Use Kaz in it.
Okay, cool. Store that away for now.
Okay. As you get closer, you guys enter. They only have one giant door to lead in the entrance. As you come in, it is a pretty well kept guild hall. It has a message board on to the left hand side. On the right hand side, you can see there's what looks to be like a nice counter for people to turn in quests, pick up quests, or even pick up some supplies.
Just pick up burden.
Yeah. You see a couple of members there, kind of milling about. You can even see a couple at the guild board message system, looking over a couple of quests that are posted. And on the back wall, you can see what looks to be like a bar of sorts, as well as a bunch of tables in the front. You can see that there's a group of stairs that go all the way up to the top and kind of makes a platform. And you can see a door that goes behind it. It says authorized personnel only. And underneath, you can see 2 doors off to the side, right where the stairs are, that lead back further. They don't have any doorway or doors attached to them. It's just like an archway. There is 2 people working at the bar. There's one young gnomish-looking woman that's working at the check-in, check-out, and you can see that there's a couple of barmaids that are running back and forth, taking some food to the tables as well as drink.
Okay.
Oh, and there's also a small stage, which there is an elven individual who is playing a lute. It doesn't sound great, but it doesn't sound horrible. It sounds like he's kind of tuning and kind of reading the crowd. He doesn't have a cup or hat or anything out. He's just sitting up there playing.
Does it look like anybody notices? I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Does it look like anybody notices?
Oh yeah, as soon as you guys walk in, the whole bar stops and everyone turns and looks at you.
Does it look like anybody recognizes us?
You can make an insight check.
12?
12. You get the feeling that there might be a couple of individuals that do, but they quickly kind of go back to what they were doing.
Okay.
Go up to the check-in counter. Say, hello?
Can you hold on 1 minute? I'm helping this gentleman right now.
Is it like a counter?
Yeah, it's a counter.
I'm gonna hold on.
Okay. As she finishes doing the paperwork for the individual. Yeah, so you got 4 wolf teeth and 2 pelts, as well as a rabbit's foot. I don't know how you got that, but okay. And she kind of, you see her doing a couple of tabulations, and then she kind of jumps off her stool and goes behind into a small room behind the counter. Comes back with a small pouch and puts it on the table and slides it over to him with a completion notice. As she finishes up with him, so what can I help you? Wow, this is a really big party. I don't think we have a group this big. Okay. Who are? Can I see your guild cards, please?
We don't have any
Any of you?
gift cards. But, we had some questions. We were hired to do a job a few months back.
Through you, we think.
For me, I have an issue with you guys. I would remember you all. I mean, look at this guy. He's huge and blue.
I'm gonna.
Has it been an hour?
Are you lying?
I'm gonna elbow. I'm gonna elbow Pele and tell her because we still have that flyer.
Yeah, it's fine.
And
Oh.
tell her to show him the flyer.
This is, we have a bit of memory loss, and this is all that we have from the time before we
Amnesia.
lost.
Were you guys fighting mind flayers or something? Or mind devourers? Because those things.
No
Could
idea.
be. No, it
She
is.
sits there and she takes the paper from you. What's on the paper?
It's the,
It's like a flyer. I think it says something like "Come see the Miracle Town, St. Dan" or something like. Let me back to. Let me go back 58 sessions.
I would go over and sit with the elf, or sit near the elf that's playing, and pull out my drumsticks and just start like tapping lightly on the table, whatever rhythm he has, and just like accompanying him, but in a like non-invasive way, just like politely giving like a backbeat.
After, go ahead and make a performance check.
Yay! Don't suck a hope. 21.
After a few moments, he does notice you, and kind of like gives you a head nod to come on stage.
I'll walk up and just look around for a drum. I don't normally carry one.
Oh, you don't?
No.
He kind of sits there and he looks around with you, and then he finally pulls one of his cloaks that he has, and he puts it over a set of stools, and then he ties it off so it looks like a drum, and then puts it down. Maybe.
I'll play whatever.
Guys, I'm sorry. I must have not written that down. But I'm like 99% sure it said something about Miracle Town and people coming back from the dead, maybe.
I remember y'all talking about it before, but
And I'm honestly surprised now that I'm thinking about that we didn't investigate that people coming back from the dead thing more, besides just us. Because we would have gotten that flyer before we died.
We came across it a few times, right?
I thought it wasn't the first town. I thought it was the second town you guys went to that you guys got the flyer.
See, I thought we found. I thought.
yeah, didn't we get cause,
I think we found it in the very first chest that we opened that had all that
Yeah.
all those magic items.
oh yeah. Where
I
is-
know it's on the loot. I know it's on the.
Son of a bitch.
that chest had all of our items in it, and then we found the soft bottom that had the magic items.
me check the party loot. I think it's in there. But I don't think it'll. I don't know what information.
Note to self. Next time, make sure and make the flyer so that way they have it physically.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Next time, I'm taking all my notes in one note because this is not searchable. This sucks ass. I had to flip through and find.
I was
my
trying.
Is that the
notes.
same notebook I gave you at the beginning?
Yeah, I'm on.
Me too.
I have
Yeah.
like 2 pages left.
Oh really? I still got a big.
I was trying to like organize everything in another notebook and like set tabs and everything, but I ended up.
Yeah, what note are you supposed to
I want to transfer
Really
all
good.
my stuff over to
Yeah,
this
I
one
use
thing
it
called
for all my
Obsidian.
work stuff, all my
That,
Oh, yeah, and if you-
that was made
if you already
specifically
used
for
it, then
taking
yeah,
notes for like
that would be
tabletop
fantastic.
stuff, and it connects it like a wiki.
I keep all my
Yeah,
So
I've
like
seen
if
that.
you
A
if
lot
you
of my
write
inventory
notes that mention a
stuff.
character in one, it'll
OneNote.
take you. It'll have like a highlighted link that'll take you to that character's
Yeah,
information.
I was looking at that to do the world building stuff. I just the dedication of time that I would need to actually do all that, like yeah, that's a full time job in and of itself.
Poster about Miracle Town. Yeah, that's all I wrote down.
Yeah, I don't even have the poster written down.
Yeah, poster about Miracle Town, and then have that it's in the haversack. So,
It was. I got.
but I'm like 99% sure it mentions something about like the dead coming back to life or something like
Yeah,
that.
that's from session 0. That's my session 0 notes.
I gotta run.
Don't run.
Current boy, you can get that.
Other shift manager that always tells me he's gonna run to the bathroom, and I was like, Julius,
You don't
why
need
you
to get
gotta
out
tell
of
me?
bed.
Oh, you gotta run.
tells me to run into the bathroom, I always tell them to be careful.
Yeah, I'm like, do me a favor. I stopped them. I'm like, do me a favor. And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, will you please walk?
Wash your hands.
And wash your hands.
Just wait till they get back and ask them if everything came out okay.
Yeah.
See, I walk out and go, that's a load off my mind.
So yeah, so we had this flyer, and we were asked to go up to Sedan to investigate green mist, and that's all the information we have. And so we were wondering, not really that we're looking for payment, just that we're looking for answers because we don't have a memory of who hired us.
I don't know anything about that. I was just hired a couple weeks ago, but I can see if someone recognizes the flyer and or yourselves. I think somebody would remember this eclectic looking group.
Is there a guildmaster we could talk to or anything?
Yes, but you have to schedule an appointment to see him, and that could be a few days. But let me see what I can do.
Okay.
As she jumps off the stool and she kind of scurries off, as you see her go through, the bar door, she gets out of it, goes up the stairs, and then goes into the room that says authorized personnel.
Well, we just wait.
I don't remember seeing the guildmaster. Maybe I can send him on this one.
You know what he looks like? You remember?
Did I see him
who-
in the memory that you were describing? Do I know his name? Probably not.
What do you look like? Did you get a?
That's a good question. I didn't ask that.
He didn't know. And Vaughn is right. He looked like a man.
He looked like a man. He looked like a dead man. It's, I love the Buffy
Was
the
the
Vampire
person who went
Slayer
down
one.
and scurried, she seemed genuine that she's trying to help us, or?
You can, definitely make an
Sorry.
insight check. Yeah.
Was the
Do
guildmaster
that?
human? Was the guildmaster a human in the memory that I remember, or was it? Do I remember the race?
Yeah. He did look human. Yeah.
Oh, natural one, but still 13.
Natural one, but effective. As far as you can tell, yeah, she didn't seem like she was deceitful in any way. After a few moments, you can see her kind of come back. She stops kind of outside the door, and as she does, she kind of looks around and she sees you all. As she scurries on down, she gets right in front of you, Pele, and she goes, so I found someone who kind of remembers this flyer. If you wouldn't mind following me. And she turns around. As she does, of course, a couple of people have taken notice now. as you guys are led up the stairs into the authorized personnel location. As you guys go into this hallway, you can see there's a bunch of pictures that are lined on this hallway, and there's a couple of doors. 3 doors on the left and 2 doors on the right, and then it opens up into like a big parlor looking room. That's where she leads you all. There's nice furniture, not super nice to where it's like, oh, this is super expensive, but it's nice enough for having people to sit that are guests of the guild, almost like a dignitary type of location. She kind of looks at you all and kind of like is kind of like trying to scurry back to get away. It feels like, as she's like, someone will be with you in just a moment, and then she turns around, leaving the flyer on the table and then going back downstairs. And down the stairs you can hear her kind of scurrying off.
She must be the only one employed for that front desk.
What seems only a matter of moments, an individual comes walking out. He's heavy set. He is wearing clothes that are decent. They don't look extravagant. They don't look unused. Let's put it that way. He does have a couple stains on his shirt. Hair is a mess. He kind of has the double chin going on as he comes out and has this massive walking cane that he has with him. As he kind of gets in front, and you can see there's what looks to be like an aide of some sort that's behind him, kind of there with like a pad. So, you've all returned. Well, I can see there's more of you now. I didn't think you all survived.
Turned in more ways than one.
Yes. Well, as he kind of walks over to one of the bigger chairs and he sits down. Well, the receptionist told me that you had some memory loss. What happened to you?
We don't remember who you are.
I don't remember anything.
I remembered the first thing, like 20 minutes ago.
Like after we left here, from when we left here till when we got to the town is gone.
And yeah, we woke up in a town hall in Sedan. We were told that we died, and then here we are.
Well, I'm Guildmaster Bert Flaggerstaff.
Is that with the E or U?
Yeah, well, I wasn't really good with grammar. Spell however you like.
The U.
I don't know why you guys are taking notes. I am just talking.
Sure, I think it's really
Make
weird
sure we
fast.
remember
They have
nobody
memory
knew
issues
Ted's
on
last
Last
name.
name? Okay. I'll
They
be
take
better.
notes of everything now.
Copy
That
off
memory
of
loss must
copy
be-
off of
must
Megan's
be kind of-
homework if
kind
he
of,
lets me down.
Hazardous.
We didn't take notes
reason
back then.
they're here.
That's the whole reason I'm taking notes. In case I lose this shit again.
Flaggerstaff.
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 I wrote
What is he human?
Flaggerstaff.
Yes.
Like this is in the entirety of my notes, just the highlighted part from the first 10 sessions, and then the other 14 pages.
There's nothing but gifts.
I mean, that's what a lot of my notes are just like I don't write like big long.
Points.
Yeah, I don't write big long words. If I just write like a bit, I'll remember. Like
Whenever I'm getting like specific like history stuff, that I'll like write.
like I wrote
Can't
harvested
remember.
sacks, and that's them harvesting the sacks from the spider.
I mean, that's usually my go-to as well, but sometimes I would look back at those shorthand notes and like, what the fuck even is that? I can't make anything out of that.
Well,
my
we're going
secret
back
talent.
like 50 sessions. That was
Yeah.
like a year and a half ago. 'Cause that's how long we've been playing.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 2 years coming up.
I know.
Woo.
Wow.
So, yes, I did hire you all to go out and investigate this town, the Miracle Town. We've gotten reports of some weird happenings, and it was you and another team that was sent
Oh fuck.
to investigate.
And we got really lucky.
Well, I got some bad news about that other team.
They're not dead, but they're not alive.
Well, that's quite interesting. They were returned a couple of weeks ago.
You
What?
think they woke up before or after us?
Did you talk to them?
If they returned a couple of weeks ago, they had.
Yeah,
been
they
woken
came
up
in
after
and
us
they
because we were
turned
the first
in
ones to wake
the
up.
guild request
we've-
saying that they had completed it. There was nothing going on. Everything was copacetic.
What was their team? What are they called? Where are they located?
They're located. Well, they were called Team Warsaw,
You can write that down.
and as far as I know, they were based out of
Russia?
Shit.
Poland?
Right?
The USSR?
So I take it back. The dark Kit Kats are good.
You know, I was getting ready to say, you kind of hurt my feelings a bit, because you're like, ooh, you have Kit Kats, and I
No,
offered
I
you Kit
said-
Kats last time, and you said you didn't like Kit
I
Kats.
literally said, I'll try the dark Kit Kat and see if I like it. That is what came out of my mouth when I grabbed it out.
I
I was
didn't
like,
hear any of that. I just heard,
I was
ooh,
like, I'll
Kit
try
Kat.
Kit Kat.
And I'm like, what? What?
I got
I
my
do
hair
remember that
flying.
conversation last week. I do.
Well, I was like,
And
oh,
I was
this
like,
isn't bad.
who doesn't like Kit?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't like Kit Kats.
Anyways,
Can't
so
say that
they're
now.
based out of Rhine, as far as I know.
Oh, shoot. I'm on the wrong slide. Oh, shoot. Rhyme is north of
R-E-I-N?
us.
Yeah, R-I-M-E, Rhine.
Were we in Rhyme?
Yeah.
No? Okay.
I think
It's
we had-
directly north from here, past the Frost Peaks town.
Oh, that's right. I know where it's on.
It's the other biggest town in
Yeah.
this region.
And
Close
they
to the Frost.
and they came here about a week ago.
Hi, yeah. They came in, said everything was good, gave us a rundown report of things that were happening on. They said that, yeah, they had a few run-ins with some undead, and but it was interesting. The undead, they were undead, but they were acting like normal people.
Weird.
Did we look stronger than them?
Did they report anything from like?
I mean, I don't know if that's really a good judge of strength by just looking at people.
Yeah, look at me.
I mean, yes.
That's
look at
that's how
Ryan.
you know exactly. But like, that's the ones you gotta worry about the most, are the ones that you shouldn't worry about.
Oh, okay. Question. Did they note any like green, like fluid coming out of these undead's like eyes, nose, ears?
Wounds,
Like
wounds?
secretions.
like blood, like where blood would be,
Like-
green.
Yeah, it's like a green fluid ooze.
Did not say green ooze or.
How about like
Something green.
green gas
Any? Yeah.
or fog?
They said there was a weird gas that was going around, but they chalked it up to fog.
So they didn't ever actually see it.
And
No.
and they left with us from here.
Yes. Yeah, you all left. Different carriages going in similar areas, not exactly. You were to check out Sedan, and they were to check out Frostbreak.
Home.
Oh.
I thought they were listening to the same place.
But they
Okay.
did leave Frostbreak and went to Sedan. That was quite unfortunate, though.
What was unfortunate?
Oh, Sedan. I can't believe all the crazy that happened there. It was,
What crazy specifically?
oh, you hadn't heard?
No.
Well, I mean, we were there, but I wouldn't. I mean, it was kind of crazy, but not like crazy.
What did you hear?
Well, they sit there and said that the people from the town were talking about holy men coming back from the dead and their shaman being beheaded, and their town leader was secluding himself in
Yeah, his head was right off.
a
Man.
church. Excuse me? Gary still has that head.
Yep.
Yeah, he does.
In a jar.
Aren't you carrying around a head of some kind?
Oh, I got a couple.
Okay. I thought so.
I guess we were the holy people that came back from the dead. 'Cause,
Alright, okay. If you say so.
But so they arrived there after we left. So that's it. Nothing, because that's all. That's I guess that's the information we have.
Yeah. As far as I know. But they didn't say anything about gas or anything. They said the village looked fine though.
It better help that village. Okay.
I mean, why did you something different happen for you?
When we got there, it's we don't remember. We just remember waking up surrounded by dead people, and them telling us that we were dead and we came back to life and that we had to meet the shaman.
How many people were dead?
A lot.
Tens,
Like,
maybe hundreds.
yeah, there was
Because
a room filled with
there were
Took
all
the
the
town
ones
hall and
in there
filled
with
it.
us,
Yeah.
and then there were the ones that were already buried.
So a lot
Hold
of
on one second. As he
Like I broke down
kind of
the numbers.
ushers over one of his aides, or the aide that was right there. The gentleman comes over and he hands him a small book. As he starts leafing through it, you said hundreds of people?
I think there was like 3 waves. Do I remember that right? And they like the increasing quantities
Yeah,
every
and they
time. I
wanted
feel like I
to-
wrote that down somewhere.
there was multiple waves, and they wanted to since we were the only ones that came back to life, they wanted to check with their shaman to see if we needed to be sacrificed in order for them to this to stop.
Somebody had chopped off his head.
Well, you know who did it.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Now you do.
yeah. Well, I mean, when he showed up, I kind of had an idea too. I think
brother is
still one of my
is
favorite
a
jokes
shaman murderer.
was Adams. Our shaman's heads are coming off.
What was that Bill Murray movie that was on Netflix that was like they're in a town? It's got the guy from Star Wars guy that plays Kylo Ren.
40 to 50 bodies was in the town hall with us. Sedan has 400 residents.
And then they already buried some too.
Yeah, and they had buried some, but I don't have how many, like a total amount that they buried. Just that there was 40 or 50 bodies in the town.
They're probably at least 100 in a town of 400 people.
Yeah.
So a quarter of the people are dead. That's insane. Nobody's doing anything.
And he sits there and he kind of looks through his records after you explain all this. Well, that's quite disturbing, actually. Feels like the numbers don't add up. The only report that he gave us is that the group of individuals who came back from the dead were the only people that died.
Maybe the other group was along.
Well, we talked to the mayor and told him that they're not dead. They're in a suspension where they look like they're dead.
Mhm.
But if you look through a magical lens, you can see that their soul's still
No,
tethered
I
to
mean
them.
like the whole town was there. They
What?
had 450 people.
Okay, all right.
I was going to talk to Estefield, but I can talk to Shasta. I probably should talk to Shasta longer.
Okay, so
But so you completed the quest that we sent you out
Yes,
for.
we did.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
As he sits there and he kind of reaches down into a bag that he had on the side of the couch, he pulls out a small wooden box and he sets it down in front of you.
what's in the box? You want to open this one?
Yeah, I'll open this box.
As you open the box, inside is guild badges, and then underneath the guild badges, you can see are what look to be like earrings for each member. Although 2 are missing.
2 are missing or 2 are short?
2 are short. Yeah, they're not there.
Okay.
As he sits there and he goes, I was not expecting some more adventurers. As last time we sent you off, it was only 4 of you, but we can make it so they can also have the earrings as well.
Are the earrings just decoration?
Don't wear them on the same.
Oh no. These are earrings of communication, so you can actually talk with your party at distance.
Are they unique to each group?
Yes, actually they are.
Okay.
Once you put them on, as long as you all have a strong bond, you can communicate. Not over vast distances, but definitely within a few hundred meters of each other.
Wow, that's awesome. And the badges will help get us access to here again?
Yes, you will have free access to take guild quests as well as trade and buy and sell items.
And possible room and board here when we're in?
We don't have room and board here.
Okay.
This is not that kind of guild.
Okay.
But we do have lounges for people to take short rests before either taking another quest or finding their own accommodations.
This feels like a gaming lobby. Well, wasn't
I would
expecting
I would
this.
love to give you more, but this was what was agreed upon.
Honestly, we wouldn't even remember if you owed us anything.
Oh well, good. I'll take the earrings back.
No. No, we don't.
I joke.
So we appreciate your
Last
honesty.
Or maybe we did have those for the last job. Did we have them before, or are these like a new thing?
What, the earrings?
Yes.
No, this is completely new. This was what you all requested. You said that communication with your group was essential, and I feel that it was a good choice for reward.
Communication
They're
is
also
key
cheap
to a
to make.
successful relationship.
And you said that you could get them earrings too?
Yes, that's not a problem. If you give us a couple of hours, we should have them ready for you.
So we weren't in the guild when we took this job. This job
No,
was.
you all were aspiring to be in the guild. Yes.
It kind of lines up. Yeah, it lines up to what my goal was when I left the circus.
Fair.
You could have did that in another town already too. Alright. Are we already?
We're more like ancillary members of the other group.
Yeah,
We're like
we
backup.
didn't pay the fee to join them.
We're like the backup Avengers when the Avenger down. I'll call it.
Or the pet Avengers?
Suicide
The
Squad.
pet Avengers. I mean, so the way the Avengers are set up in the comics is there's the main team of Avengers, and then anybody who's been an Avenger can be contacted by a
Auxiliary
member of the
Avengers.
main team to come in to help if there's an
I
emergency.
thought we were more like blue and gold.
And they get paid. That's X-Men. X-Men has a blue and gold team. But you get paid to be on the Avengers too. Except Spider-Man doesn't get paid because he won't reveal his identity.
Which is
Shouldn't
bullshit
do.
because Batman knows who he
So,
is.
Batman and Spider-Man are different companies.
Batman knows who he is.
You think
Batman
there's-
knows Spider-Man.
Batman knows who he is.
Just
That's my
bedbug.
favorite. That's my favorite episode of Justice League is when they're hiding out from the. I can't remember who they're hiding out
have
from.
you watched it, like the cartoon? And
Yeah, and
Yeah,
they're like
it's
in this department store, and they're like, "Hey, we gotta take off our
All of us.
costumes so they can't recognize us." And they're like, "Well, I don't want you to know who I am." And Batman's like, "Clark Kent, Diana Troy, Wally West, John Stewart,"
John Stewart.
and he takes his mask off and he says, "Bruce Wayne."
Just outs them.
That's why I said Batman knows everybody. It doesn't matter if you're in the same universe or not. Batman.
We'll find out.
He used to get paid, but then when he hit his identity again, he doesn't get paid anymore.
I'm sorry, it's Peter Parker.
Okay. Well, I'll start. You have the box open, and I'll hand out badges and there's 4 earrings.
Yes.
Don't put them on different ears.
Which actually makes
Hard.
you kind of wonder now because there was more of you when you started.
Yeah.
We started with what 6?
Seven.
Gary, Holly, Duff. There's 6.
Yeah, 6.
Oh, yeah, because Esha didn't join us.
Asher's
until
joined us
later.
after.
So there's 6 of us. Huh. So it was you, you and Holly. It has to be Holly.
Might have to be. So, well, I haven't seen anything. I'm
Well, you had the
remembering the
memory.
memories that he remembered. I had not.
But you had the memory of talking the plans, and
But Holly was there.
Gary was there, and so was Dove. The only person who wasn't was Cass,
Oh shoot, that's right.
but everybody else was there.
Did you tell us about your memory?
No.
Not yet.
Yeah.
No, I was. Pele was just guessing on who had to have been there.
So in the vision, it was myself, Gary, Holly, Dove, and Kelly, and not Kaz. Okay, so we're still one short. Or one of those five is not involved.
Yep.
More mysteries. Okay. Well. I'll. Are they like sets of earrings, or is it just one earring?
Just one earring.
Okay. I'll hand one to Issei. I'll hand one to Silas. I'll hand one to Bond.
Does it go with any of my stuff?
I don't know, what stuff do you have?
Like my
hand
clothes,
one to
my
Cass.
outfits. 'Cause I'm very-
Because I can.
I mean,
message
it's not like super standard. It's just like a pearl earring.
Probably go with any.
Do I have to talk out loud for it to work, or like is it through my head?
Are you asking him how it works, or are you asking me as the DM?
Oh, that's a good point. How do these work?
So, as far as I
I'm just gonna
understand,
cast it.
all you have to do is think of the person that you're trying to communicate with, and as long as you speak to that person, it can be a whisper or louder, they can hear you in their ear.
Will the volume be reflected in their head?
Yes. I think you have the wrong idea on how to use this.
Oh, I have the right idea.
Now, we do have a couple of quests that are on the board. If you like to go on hunts, there is a very. Do you have one of the earrings? Did she give you one of the earrings? Okay, cool. As we did just receive this notification of a chupacabra in the area.
Oh no.
Just, I'm gone already. Out the door. The first syllable was out his mouth, and I'm already.
As soon as
Chupa is all you
as soon
need.
as you leave, you just hear the guild master just start laughing out loud. Now it makes sense why he wasn't there in the original meeting.
Like scoping out all the dark corners of the room, freaking out.
I love doing that to him.
It's my safe word. I don't know why he's scared of it.
But there is a few quests, if you would like. You are more than welcome to peruse, enjoy, drink, and relax. But I don't care where you go after closing, but you can't stay here.
Like those amount of earrings, were those for us three and one other person? I'm asking him.
The earrings, no, you asked for only 4 because 2 of your members did not want to have their minds messed with in some way, so they said no.
Do you remember which ones said that? 'Cause I don't remember.
I don't know, it was a few months ago, sorry. My assistant here might have notes, but I would forget.
I'll look at the assistant. Do you?
The assistant kind of looks at you and as he starts flipping through
Oh
notes.
yeah, I feel that.
It takes him probably about 5-10 minutes before he actually gets to a page that he stops and he starts actually like reading it, and he sits there. Yes, I do have notes here that a Miss Dove and a Gary did not want earrings.
I figured that about Gary, not about them.
Dove said having weird things in her ears just felt uncomfortable.
It's understandable.
And she preferred to have unobstructed airflow so she could hear her prey.
That makes
If I
sense.
remember correctly, was her exact words. Followed by a as I've written it here.
That's really good note taking.
I do pride myself. Thank you.
Well, Bert and assistant, we thank you for your time, your information, and me and Swage will come back for the other 2 earrings.
Very well.
We'll see you later.
Yes. Yes, we will.
Turn around and start walking outside. Is he still sitting there?
The guild captain?
Yeah.
No, he stood up and he started to walk away. The assistant though is still watching you all leave. Just
Turn
sitting there, smiled.
I'm trying to look at him. I'm gonna go.
Very well.
Borat.
Can I do an insight check on that just because it's weird?
Sure. By all means, you can insight check all you want.
I just forgot how to do math. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. It does strike you as odd. It also seems oddly familiar.
I'm gonna turn around really, really fast and brush the guy and grab him by his shirt.
Excuse me.
Who are you?
I am the assistant. Did you not hear the guildmaster?
Who are you?
Ma'am, I do, as he kind of like slowly starts to take your hands off of him, do trust that you are not trying to cause problems in the guild hall. That would be, 1, atrocious, and 2, highly disrespectful. As you just see the smile, as it almost feels like it's gotten a little bit bigger.
I need you to tell me who you are before it does get ugly.
How close are you? You're like right.
I'm
up,
like
you're right up in his face.
Yeah, right in front of him.
Who all, and you guys have all started to walk, or you stopped, or
Kaz ran out. Kaz is out of the room. He's at least downstairs.
He's at least downstairs.
If she ran back across the room and rushed somebody, I definitely turned back and
Yeah, we're all just kind of standing
I
going,
just kind
okay.
of stand by the door, like, what is happening right now?
But noticing the interaction and the continuing creepy smile, walked up like right behind Pele and just like looked him over.
As this individual that you're talking to, blue-skinned, has the Namek fucking point. No, he's blue-skinned. Kind of has aquatic-looking features. Not elven, as you've seen before. And he's not a race that you've seen recently. He sits there and he kind of, as he's smiling, leans closer to your ear a little bit as he. Now, I would suggest that you keep things civil and try to enjoy yourself while you are here. And please, always remember that we are watching. As he starts to back away and turn around.
Do I? It reminds me of the Agents of Bahamut.
Yeah.
Is what he said to me.
Creepy bird.
After a few moments, he gets down to the end of the hall, and as he does, he kind of turns around again, and you kind of see the smile again. But now it feels a little cracked and almost kind of distorted in a way, as all you can see is green, and then he walks down the hallway.
Like green mist?
Just green. Just like a neon, like green.
Neon green.
Like a neon.
Like it almost feels like it's coming from the teeth, like the green, like neon color. I mean, it could be just like the light hitting it and causing a prismatic looking effect.
Uh-huh.
But it does remind you of something.
What's something?
I don't know. You're the one with the notes, and you're the one with.
Does it have anything to do with the moist boys? Because I wasn't there for half of it.
No,
Okay.
nothing to do with that. I can tell
The
you.
moist
That's
boys.
what he said that made me laugh.
Oh yeah, I was about to show you.
And he's even dropped a couple of hints.
What's the name of Lake the Voice?
It doesn't
I have
sound like
chapter
Amber.
headings.
From what I remember. Don't give me that. That's all that I could think of.
I mean, we've seen green
Okay,
stuff in
think
the
of
mouth
who
of
would
every
be watching
person that we've.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been thinking about opening a
Doesn't
window in
exist.
case you wanted to throw out. Can you do vortex warp on unwilling people? I had to check.
Yes. Just say it.
To finish straight.
Completely
I
different.
mean, if you don't know and you don't remember, that's
If I
fine.
grab somebody and then
Oh
make
my
them flip the
God.
stars to the astral plane, throw them, and then click back.
What are you looking for?
When that guy came up to me in the tavern because I was talking out loud about being a champion of Bahamut.
Oh no, that's not. I can tell you that right now. That's not what that's referencing to.
Is it Zerdus related?
No.
Like it could
I
only be
would've sensed it.
Zerdus or Ember.
He's my arch nemesis.
And he went down the stairs?
Down the hallway around the corner.
We're gonna
I'm
have.
gonna follow.
Are you stealthily or are you like with a purpose now?
With a purpose.
Okay. As you round the corner,
I think it's on pretty loud in the phone.
you see him go
Is
into
somebody following her? Okay.
one of the rooms on the backside.
I keep going.
As you do, the door is already shut behind him. As you get to the door is closed. As you go to open it, it's locked.
I'm gonna knock on the door. I'm gonna say, and I got questions.
I use thaumaturgy to make it 3 times as loud as it should be.
All you hear is like what sounds like echoing friggin' ballistas fucking going off throughout the whole guild hall now.
Okay, I immediately run back upstairs.
As you do that, you hear, "What is all that noise?" As you hear the guildmaster say something, as you hear footsteps kind of heading towards the door. After a few moments, you hear, "What are you doing? Stop that! What? No, stop!"
Wait, from the other side of the door where you just
Yep.
knocked on?
I'm gonna try and kick it down.
Go ahead, make a
Wait,
strength
wait,
check.
hold the other side of this battering ram.
As I go to like kick, I'm like, oh, okay.
We get advantage plus 4 from that. So, you want me to roll it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no! This is her. Let her roll.
Oh, okay.
Let her
Okay.
roll.
With advantage?
With advantage,
Yep.
plus 4 plus your strength.
Okay.
Nice.
23.
23. The door blows open.
Do we hear this upstairs?
Yeah,
Or
I
is
mean,
it standing
it's
there
loud.
I'm like in the hallway, like, oh my god, what are they doing?
going, "Yes!"
I'm like I said, I'm already. As soon as I heard all that noise, I would have been upstairs.
Well, that's what I'm saying. As soon as I hear the noise, we're standing waiting for Kaz.
Pele
just to make
and
sure he hasn't gone too
Swage,
far.
as you blow the door off the hinges and it kind of flies forward and lands probably about a quarter of the way into the room, you can see the guildmaster kind of clutching his side as he's up against a bookshelf, kind of slumping and sliding down. You see the aide sitting on the desk with a knife in his hand, leg kind of cocked up. Now, didn't I say you should probably play nice?
I still don't know who he is.
As he begins to eerily smile again.
I'm gonna look at Swage and message him to start healing the guildmaster. Then I'm gonna look at this guy and let's say, who the hell are you?
After a few seconds of you kind of staring and kind of like demanding information from this individual, it almost feels like he's glided back in front of your face as he puts his face to your ear once more. Now, sis, is that any way to treat your brother? I think not. I hope not. As he kind of glides back and is almost sitting on the desk again. And you kind of see this crooked smile just grow to where it's almost touching his lips now. You can even see his teeth, and they're this neon green, almost like
Why
dripping.
did I write that down for him?
It's the second time you've seen it.
We did have the neon green in the room. Or drink? What was
Well,
it?
it was
You
more
saw
like
him?
a projection, astral projection of some sort.
I just remember being only something she saw. No one else saw it.
Yeah, I wrote about him smiling, but I didn't write about his teeth for some reason. Okay.
It was yeah, my notes mentioned.
And-
There was a lot of information dumped at that time. So
Yeah. So he moved back to the desk.
Yeah. He's back there sitting.
I'm gonna use a healing word with the charge of the Dawn Spark on the Guildmaster for 16 HP.
To keep him on.
I'm gonna look at.
Go ahead and make a medicine check.
Are we all in there now?
You guys are, starting to come
Yeah.
in now.
After Cass.
What happened?
Let's have to make sure Cass tears past me out. We'll
Yeah.
follow it out.
Okay. 11 medicine check.
11 medicine check. You get the feeling that your magic did not do anything.
It's not working.
Do you say that out loud?
Mm-hmm.
What did you do to him?
What? Me? Do something? Come now, sis. Do I look like the type of person that would just kill somebody out of malicious spite?
Yes. What did you do? What? And I'll try and jump
What happened
to
to the
grab the
guy?
blade out of his hand.
Okay.
Stab.
Go ahead and make a dexterity check.
Who stabbed him?
The bad guy over there.
Back
Come
over there?
to the back.
We're just like talking to
That's a.
He stabbed the guildmaster.
That's a
Make him
15.
bad guy.
15. You're able to grab the dagger, or at least grab his hand that's holding the dagger.
Okay, since I can't disarm him, I'm just gonna hold it in place and say, "What did you do? What is on this?"
No, don't do that! No, stop! As he takes the knife and stabs himself with it.
We need to get the fuck out of here.
As you sit there and you see the smile on the face kind of, almost ethereally kind of start to smoke away. You just kind of hear laughter in the air as the smoke dissipates. And you can see now this giant knife wound in this gentleman who's kind of as he slumps down, and you can start to see this necrotic entity starting to just grow throughout his veins on where the entry wound is. You're starting to notice this now on him as well.
So, it was like a metamorphosis happening to him or something, or
You can check, but
with another medicine check or something? What is this one? 28.
I like that. Who is this guy?
What is happening? I don't know.
after
Well, you see we're being set up.
you're looking at it, you're kind of doing your thing. It's not really a metamorphosis. It's more like a fast-acting poison, and it's eating away his life faster than you can heal. Is basically what's happening. As you hear the guildmaster kind of just grabbing you and kind of like, just make it stop.
We'll let it stop now. I'll bring you back in a bit.
Okay.
Back.
Is he still alive by the time we get there? Everyone else is there?
He's finishing talking as he's like, "We'll bring you back in a few moments." As he kind of expires as you guys are walking into the room.
Okay, how about the other guy?
The other guy, yeah, he's
Okay.
already dead.
Huh?
Yeah,
He's already
he's-
dead?
Do I still have the dagger?
Yeah, you're holding it.
What'd you guys do?
Why'd you stab him? Jeez.
I didn't stab him.
Oh, I walked past you like you obviously joking.
After a few moments, you kind of hear people starting to come up behind everybody else.
You still holding that dagger?
I'm gonna pocket it.
What's the
Put it
assistant?
down. Put it down.
What's the assistant?
Don't hold it. It's a murder
I
weapon.
want
Shut
it.
the door.
It's a murder
They're
weapon.
not dead.
They are.
There's
No,
there's
they are
no
dead,
door
but I told you
anymore.
in a second.
Oh, that's right.
He's like, we should close the door.
We should close no door.
All this big. I just imagine like the guards coming and we just turn around like.
As the lady who was the bartender, because she was the closest, you guys are sitting there like talking about what to do with the knife and everything going on, and you're putting it in your back pocket as she's coming around the corner, and she's just like, is everything... What is going on?
Was it me?
Everything's fine. It will be in a second. Switch.
Where's that assistant? Is he still in the room?
He's
How-
dead.
He was
He's dead on the
dead
ground.
too.
He's dead too?
Yeah.
Yeah, he died like quicker than the Go Master.
How did he die?
What?
Everyone was
Same
like
way.
controlling his
Same
body.
way.
And, like,
Yeah,
oh, he
he
stabbed
stabbed
himself,
himself.
okay.
Yeah.
He was possessed to it.
As you see her kind of back away, and she turns around and she starts running and screaming down the hall.
Yeah,
They've
you
killed
go
the
get
Guild
some-
Master! They've killed him!
Go get some help.
no, he didn't.
They certainly have.
Don't bother
Like,
denying. It's not worth the effort. They're gonna believe what they're gonna believe.
Now I'm gonna shut the door.
That's definitely.
Start mending, putting piece by piece back.
Give me 10 minutes, I'll fabricate a door.
Hold on, guys.
As you're starting to hear more people coming up the stairs.
Are
We should probably.
You want to try to bring him back?
I'm gonna try to just revivify him.
Do you have dispel magic?
I don't know if I have it today.
I do.
Yeah, what, dispel magic?
Mm-hmm.
Cast detect magic and see if there's any lingering effect from the poison that might prevent them from being raised.
I'm going to block the door
Come on,
You need the diamond dust?
with my large body.
take a look at him. Detect magic.
Do you touch it? Do you
They cast detect magic.
I
and I
a
look
long
at
time.
I look for magical auras.
I've had
or
the dust.
I can examine the dagger. I
Yeah,
see
you,
kind of
it's
all
on
you
my
feel
old
there is
notes.
magic coming from
As soon as I
whatever
hit
is spreading
300
throughout the
GP and
whole
it gets
body.
fair, I was like,
But it's something that's continuing.
Dust.
And,
Yeah, it's continuous.
uh,
As you're also looking at this, you can visibly start to see parts of the body starting to decay.
if you guys do not think that we can
hold
save
on a
them,
second.
Might need to die quickly here.
I'm standing in front of the door.
So what's happened? You detect
Same.
magic?
Detect magic, their bodies are dying. I don't think Revivify is going to help.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
Well, take a shot at it.
Alright. I'll cast Dispel Magic
Oh.
on.
Hold on. Enhance ability, intelligence, that's your casting stat. So you can roll at advantage in case you have to roll.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to cast Dispel Magic on both of them.
Because I don't know how big,
Well,
how high you can drop your dispel magic, but it
The
might
first
be
guy
big
is-
magic. Can I tell how powerful it is, like comparatively speaking? I don't have time to cast the other thing I need to do. That takes too long.
I don't think a lesser restoration thing would do it.
That's why I was asking what
Lesser.
level.
Lester's restoration.
He's too far away now.
restoration.
He's way back in like the second tower.
Yeah, but you know what? He's only akin to molester.
Chester the Lester the Molester.
Shasta the molester.
Chester the Molester.
Chester, Lester, they're all very busy people.
Shasta the Rasta.
The molester.
Of them all. Oh, sorry guys.
You're okay. I don't use it too much, but like it's just
Yeah,
a
well,
feeling
we're not
of
when
it.
we're not in combat. I don't ever like move the map around at all. So
I think
Yeah,
I look
you
over
need
there
to,
even though I have it
go
right
ahead and
here.
roll.
I do too. I look.
It doesn't. It seems like. So it's interesting. It's not. It feels like a spell, but it also feels alive.
It's the thing we can do.
plus 11.
That's plus your intelligence modifier. Whatever you're casting. Intelligence is casting stat for artificer.
Oh, so it's just
It's whatever your intelligence modifier is.
it's 5.
So you roll 2d20, add 5. And then if you think that sucks, you can flash your genius it.
2d20. Sorry, I forgot my dice.
You can touch mine, I don't care. I'm not superstitious anyway.
I have a ton of dice.
I'm a little stitches.
You can fund
I
them.
cannot hear
That's all
them
you
without
want.
thinking
Me
about
too.
it.
The little
Yeah.
blue one, he's
You
in
just
it.
beat me to it.
Alright, don't
Beat
miss
me
the
to it.
blue one.
I don't
You and I are usually pretty neck and neck with the office.
That one's good.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was a good one.
I hope that works.
23.
Which would be 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th level spells. Because DC's 10 plus the spell level.
So, as
We
you,
hope.
as you cast,
DC equals 10
10
plus the spell's level.
as
So
you
plus
cast the spell,
Or the spell.
That doesn't mean, because it might be, there are effects beyond mine.
We're
So.
just sitting on the edge of our seat.
I was like,
Yeah.
let him talk, let him talk.
the necrosis begins to stop. You start to see the magic portion of it dissipate.
We're doing that on the Guildmaster.
Okay.
I asked you.
Yeah.
Guildmaster first.
After a few moments, you kind of see this gas start to come out of like his nose and mouth. As it does, you can actually see it kind of move.
Ooh, hold your breath.
Oh, yep,
Nope.
we're already doing
Nope,
that.
back up.
I got 5 minutes of
What's
hold.
my
I'm,
constitution score?
I'm just not gonna breathe.
I don't
That
remember
looks
the
like bad thing to
rules.
breathe.
I'm gonna use produce flame and try and
Trying to burn the mustard gas out.
get it out of here. I don't have anything else except for mage hand.
I'm gonna move farther down the hallway to try to stop that group from getting too close to the. So whatever that. I don't want to get blamed for killing more people.
Is there a pitcher of water or anything else in here?
Hold on. Give me
We
one
have
second.
two
Keep track of my spell slot for that one.
what are they
Yeah.
called? Alchemy jugs. We have 2 alchemy jugs. If we need water.
No, I was just thinking something else, but I'd rather not do that right this second. Way to contain the gas, but I need to keep my enhanced ability.
Fingers
up.
crossed. That's funny, I just picked up, or I just prepared Dispel Magic on our last long rest.
I don't think it's one of those things that's. I don't know if it's a druid. I mean, a bard spell, so I don't even know if I can get it. I can get counter spell. I want to get
Bard,
this spell.
Bard, Cleric, Druid, Paladin, Sorcerer,
Yeah, so I can
Warlock,
pick it up
Wizard.
if I needed it.
Yeah, I usually have dispel magic, but on the last long rest, I switched it out for something else.
Mhm.
It's kind of like it was kind of turning like when I would save my big spell slots for greater restoration and it wouldn't need it. I was like, oh, I could have done like a big, flashy spell, and so I just took it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there are things greater restoration is just clutch for.
Mhm.
But most of the time you can wait. It's like very seldom do you need it that second.
I'm getting glare on
Getting outrageous.
Thanks. Yeah, I was like hitting the right in the corner of my eye.
Oh, now I won't be able to see your screen when the sun goes down.
when the sun goes down.
On my side of town.
Oh, see, everyone knows it. I'm gonna text him right now and be like, my whole D&D group knows it. He was trying to invite me to go and like
I
listen
think he was
to.
singing a different song.
Uncle Cracker, Kevin,
Yeah.
and Chesney, I thought.
Oh, I do love some Uncle Cracker.
It's an entire sentence I never thought of here.
Do we not
Is
love
there
Cracker?
enough Uncle Cracker to love? Like, there was that one little blip in the summer of like.
No, he had 2 blips.
Oh
thank you.
04, 05.
I can't even.
How did we do the whole
Align the grid.
Yeah.
Right mouse click, and then there's like an option to align the grid or something like that.
Ah, crap. Can
It's
I
not
turn
gonna
it
be
into
fight kill, we
an
got
ooze monster again?
Nah, it's not coming up. All I have is layer in advance. Lets me group, lock positions.
What layer are you in?
I'm in token, so it'd be map layer.
Yeah, you gotta be on the map layer.
Mm-hmm.
No, it only gives me edit, undo, or paste. Hold on.
Uncle Cracker.
You in the map and background layer?
Holy shit, did he really?
Yeah.
5 albums?
He has,
Oh wait,
he
no,
has
there
a
it
strong
is.
following
I
among
see what it
his.
is now. I gotta wait. I gotta do it
small group.
so it pops up with the little
The nephews?
settings section.
I remember. I honestly like. I
Actually, it's
remember
kinda
his
right
name,
now.
but I couldn't even tell you the names of the songs that he had that were out that were popular.
I can't tell you anything except for my mom liked him.
Okay, and then so I'm in token
He
settings.
did sex crimes, that's why he went away.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, I remember.
I didn't know
I
that.
do remember that.
I couldn't even tell you what the guy looks like. You could put
Oh,
him.
yeah, same.
You can put him in front of me.
It would be a shocker.
He
What
could be at the
just said
table. One
would
of
be
you
a
guys could be
shocker.
Uncle Cracker. I wouldn't know.
I think
Chris could be
he-
Uncle Cracker. I wouldn't
think
know
he's
if you were
bald.
Uncle Cracker.
And he like wears a hat.
I just know he was like a dollar store Kid Rock.
He's
Yeah.
like a heavy-set Kid Rock.
He's like a dollar, which is funny because Kid Rock is
already.
already like dollar store Kid Rock. So
Yeah.
he's like Dollar General, and Kid Rock was like Family Dollar.
Uncle Rock.
Uncle Rock.
He was not bald. I lied.
Can I see?
Yeah.
Does he look like Guy Fieri?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
never would have picked him. Never would have picked him out.
I can't tell
He
you.
looks like one of the guys from Pawn Stars.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So like a dollar store Kid Rock.
I remember like the funniest Kid Rock insult I heard
He was a
But those
turntablist for Kid
at
Rock.
work, and one of the guys was talking about some girl or something that he saw on TikTok, and she just was like the worst kind of person. And he was like, she looks like, I was reading some of the comments, he was like, you look like you listen to Kid Rock and smoke cigarettes in the house.
My favorite Kid Rock insult
That's
is
what you look like.
that Kid Rock is the people version of an above ground pool.
The songs were "Follow Me" and "Drift Away." Those were
Okay.
the names of it.
Yep,
They were
it's
two
instantly
popular songs.
now it's stuck in my head now.
Yep.
It's gonna follow me around all day.
I can't believe you've done this.
Songs.
He did sex crimes. They got me.
Yeah, but then I pictured him in my head. I'm going like.
See, that's the thing.
Necessary.
I couldn't even picture him in my head. Like
I still can't.
Megan could have been
I think
Uncle
I'm picturing
Cracker
the guy
for
from,
all I
I think I'm picturing the guy from Smash Mouth.
know. They look similar.
Out of a
It's
lineup.
similar. Just think of like a redneck.
Like a redneck Smash Mouth.
They do look like he smokes cigarettes in the house.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No, it says that he was the turntablist for Kid Rock before he went
That's
solo.
right. That's why I always made the Kid Rock connection with him because he used to be in Kid Rock's band. That's
Now
why.
we have so many fun facts about Uncle Cracker now.
I'm gonna remember him forever. They're in my head forever. I'm gonna be on Jeopardy one day, and that's gonna be like the daily double, and it's gonna win me like a shit ton of money.
Matthew Schaefer is his name.
Matthew Schaefer. It's gonna ask you what were the two songs that Uncle Cracker was most popular for?
When the sun goes
Follow
down.
me and drift away.
Follow Me and Drift
Can
Away.
I ask you what was his job before he went solo?
He was a turntablist for Kid Rock.
You don't know how you met me. You don't.
No. No.
I don't know what songs you guys talk about.
You don't need.
What are you talking about? That was actually a bopper back in the day.
I felt compelled. What's it called?
It's called
Yeah, I guess it
Follow
was.
me.
I'm not gonna lie. I listened to it.
I didn't like it. But I was like,
Well,
I
listen.
was growing up as
Top
that
song.
kid.
Back then,
Drift
though,
Away.
like that was
When
peak.
the sun goes
That was
down.
peak,
When
like
the sun- Follow Me is
religious
the one he sings.
Republican
When the sun
Ryan. So
goes
he would have
down
been
was
like
started
right
the
up Kid Rock's
thing.
ass.
That is
Ted
the-
Nugent, Kid Rock. I mean, I still like Ted Nugent, but well, I don't like Ted Nugent, but I like.
Wow, you like Ted Nugent?
No. I don't like Ted Nugent, but I like Ted Nugent's music.
What's wrong with Ted Nugent?
I think he's a giant piece of shit, but
Yeah,
he's one of the
that's
best
true.
guitar players ever. So
That, and he's also a really good hunter. I used to watch his hunting show when he would go
yeah,
when
like
he would
before
go
before he
hunting.
went like absolutely fucking insane. I watched he's had a couple TV
He
shows.
never went
and-
insane. He just
he
started
was-
to state his opinion, and people.
I guess
listened.
that's true. That's true. I never saw like any of the TV
Nothing
shows.
he said was like stuff that I go, oh, that doesn't
Yeah,
sound
but
like
it was
Ted.
different. It was different stuff. It was like he was crazy one way before, and now he's like a different kind of crazy.
Nah.
Yeah, it was different.
I think all that stuff was still in his head somewhere.
That's possible. I'll agree with that.
All right,
Because
so
none of it was like, that doesn't sound like Ted. It's all like, yeah, that sounds like it just.
Yeah, it's still kind of crazy. Yeah.
as you do that,
Oh, something's gone wrong.
yeah, the gas starts to form and
Oh, Todd's
create
not that close to anything.
this very animated looking cloud. And everyone go ahead and roll initiative.
I have a question.
I'll pretend to have answers.
I'll pretend to have answers.
I don't know how long all of this stuff has taken. Would I have had time to attune to that gun at this point?
No.
That's fine with me. I didn't really think we paused.
I know
long
that
enough to
answer
do
because I
that.
have the thing I wanted to do too. I haven't had time.
All right, yeah. Good thing.
We've been kind of busy since then. Are you sad?
Oh yeah, rolled a 3.
Plus
I have advantage and I still roll like crap.
2.
Oh, that's right. I do get advantage with
Because you're a studly man, just because Kaz is Kaz.
That's so bad.
that's
Or he's a 1D barbarian, I get advantage.
I rolled pretty low. It's fine.
That's the only time I get it consistently real high. Anytime I want Kaz to do something cool.
I kind of
nope.
figured that's how the layout would look. Is Pele up at the desk with the dead assistant, and Silas and Issei around the guildmaster, and Swage kind of chilling back there.
So this would be about there. Because he was doing detect magic, which has like a 60-foot range. Or
Sure.
cone. So.
Cool.
And I was doing medicine checks, so I was probably like right on this guy somewhere, right? Or where's the
That's
The body's like
body.
right next to him.
I
You
was
see
gonna say,
it?
Probably like
Yeah.
right here or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Let me get my tracker. Alright.
Wish I wouldn't have made those vanilla wafers.
You got any of those?
I'm not gonna joke spell anymore. No more joke spelling. Can I have different spots?
Different spots.
Spot.
I can cast joke level spells now, guys.
It was worth it. It was a good. It was a good
Cannot
joke.
be a combat
No.
effect.
You were casting a spell.
I could be 120 feet there, sir.
Spell magic has range.
Yeah, medicine checks do not, I would assume.
I would assume you would have been.
I probably would have got a lot
Yeah.
closer.
So you get that target you were
Do I get to do my damage
Let's split
for
the diff.
produce flame?
Yeah, in a minute.
Split
Okay.
the dip. I would have been close, but I would have also been listening to
Sure.
to him for the detect magic telling me to do it.
Alright, Pele, what'd you roll?
For attack. To
Yeah.
hit.
No, I'm talking about for order.
Oh, for order? Oh, 15.
And I look at my spells and the cast enhance, which I still have up.
I forgot to update for the return weapon.
Silas?
You have to cancel.
I have a 17. Yeah, you still have an advantage on your intelligence. It's only the check, so I don't know if
Oh,
you
until
make
the
any.
checks,
I'm
no,
probably
that's
going to
probably
cast
not gonna
something. If you make
you
these
said
skill checks that are intelligence.
Okay.
And Swage.
21.
21. And Cass.
27.
Yeah, nearly close enough to cast any of that other stuff.
27, you said?
Mhm.
Excellent. Alright, Haley, what you doing? Produce flame?
Yeah.
Okay, and you gotta make an attack, right?
Yes, I got a. A 24 to hit.
24 to hit. Does hit.
I hope so.
What?
Ooh. Ooh. That's 16 fire damage.
Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and kick off with top of the round is going to be Swage.
Cat.
Yeah, Kaz
Or
first.
Kaz, sorry.
All I'm gonna do is immediately dash all the way up here by Pele, and that's it.
Okay.
Zoom, zoom.
And I'm gonna tell her. I thought I was the one that's supposed to start all the fights.
Not what my
Switch?
brother's involved, I guess.
I already have the Dawn Spark out, but I don't know what to hit. Or if I need to hit. So, yeah, I guess I'm gonna dash up there.
I'm gonna say you probably need to hit.
Now I really
Actually, I
want some
don't
of
know
those
if I will
M&Ms.
fully dash.
Sorry.
No, you're
Hold
fine. I'm
on.
just like over here like, that sounds so good.
I'll bring a big bag next time.
Get...
Oof.
I can get to here with my movement. And then... I guess I'll just use an action to dodge.
Okay.
Is that the little thing in front of Pele? Is that the body of the guild of the assistant? Okay.
Yes.
It's cool, guys. I got it. I got this. It's fine.
I believe in you.
Hopefully they're poison.
Go Issei!
Please be poison.
Ooh. Ooh!
That's one like that. Nice.
With the elbow assist.
That counts. Hold on. To that.
As this one is
What?
I said that
sitting
counts.
there,
Hold on to it.
We're gonna do fireball.
premium marketplace, I get spells.
Read a book day yesterday. It was really, really good.
I've been so I was like last year I listened to like 50 books I think.
Yeah.
Listened to and read like 50 books, and then because I get a lot of like time at work to listen, and but this year I've been slacking. Like I haven't wanted to read it all. I've been stuck on podcasts.
I get like that.
I've
Like
been-
during COVID, in like 4 months, 5 months, I read 32 books. And then I kind of like,
I hyper
Like, off
focus
and on.
like so like
What the
before
shit is that?
before podcasts I was doing nothing but listening to Spotify, and now I'm just like hooked on podcasts, and then I'm sure books will be whatever's next, and then the saga back.
the cycle goes back. Yeah.
As this cloud has kind of just arisen out of the assistant, and taken this almost humanoid like form, you see it kind of start to like swirl, and as it does, it just creates this billowing gas that kind of just fills a 20-foot sphere around it as it is going on, and I need everyone to make that's in that sphere to make Constitution saves.
Maybe.
I assume dodge doesn't help anything with that.
Nope. Only if it was the next thing.
When you or another creature.
26.
Okay, that's gonna be a pass.
Hey, twins.
Yeah.
A pass.
19.
Battle twins.
19 is a pass.
18.
18 is a pass. So you guys will take half.
So I was gonna help your
I'm not
character
good at
out if
that.
I,
Yeah, I'm not good at
if I
that.
needed to.
I'm not good at, well, intelligence saves.
I
I'm
could
good at
use,
those. That's the only thing
I could have used a flash of genius because you're within 30,
Yeah.
30 feet of me.
Oh, I know. I've had
What kind of name?
artificers and flash of genius
I haven't
since the
said
flash
yet.
of genius is fantastic. Like one of your best abilities. Actually, I hate it because I was the GM. No, stop my show. No, it's a great ability.
Trusty count.
He's playing that part because
Artificers are fun.
13 points of poison damage.
Half?
That's already halved. Okay, Silas.
So it's actually a shocker. Say, Pele, this is. I support you.
Oh, also everything in that sphere is heavily obscured vision.
Hurt.
Pele, get him! So I'll inspire you because you only have to be able to hear me.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
It's a D8.
Oh, you started your turn in that?
Yep.
Correct? Yeah, go ahead and make a recon.
Probably 20.
That's a D10, Megan. That's a D8.
And remember, you can use it on damage on spells if you're healed or for
To hit.
the other three things because I've added stuff you can use it for.
8 point.
Is that already half?
That's already half.
What?
Okay.
That poison cloud came out of the body, right? Or was
Yeah.
that from the monster?
I'm gonna get the hell out of that first. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm assuming that puts me outside of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Otherwise, I'll move back one. And at this point, I'll take the dodge action.
Okay.
You can inspire as a bonus action.
Yeah, it's always been a bonus.
I've never played a character that uses inspire.
Yeah. Yeah, that made it like if you have it and you're getting healed, you can spend it to increase your healing, or if you cast a spell that does, or do cast a spell that does damage, you can add it to the damage.
Alright, Issei, go ahead and make your con.
So it's very, very useful.
You know,
But you, yeah, go ahead and roll. They love me or they hate me. It has nothing to do with other people's fondlings.
con save. Oh, I have advantage in con. Or no, I have proficiency. That's really helpful because that sucks. 13.
That's a fail.
I'm gonna let you know that I'm resistant to poison.
So it's gonna be half anyways.
I want you to know that Holly was resistant to poison. Never got. It was always acid that hit him. So it's so funny that you're resistant to poison and
You actually get to use it.
yeah.
Yeah.
You said 14?
14.
And that's
Sorry,
half, right? Okay.
Alright, Pele.
All you people have points. I hate you so much.
I've got a little bit.
That sun was like shining on my glasses. Yeah, I'm just gonna go in and hit the man. Attempt to hit him. Do I need to roll with disadvantage? Because it's obscured. It's good. It's good.
No.
Okay.
No, that's only for
As long as you're Jason, it's all very good.
For that.
just give me. I'm just moving everybody to the front. You can, because my spells are overlapping.
You want to put me on the board while you're at it?
Oh, poor Bon. I was even looking. I was like, I feel like someone's missing.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Why
I've been
didn't-
missing. I had a 9.
Why didn't you say something?
That's how I operate.
Because he's trying to stay
At some
on
point,
point.
I
I feel-
realized
I feel
it's been
ya.
too
So
long
far,
to
he
see
hasn't had to
anything.
make a saving throw.
He's trying to stay on point.
I feel
Oh, you know what?
Yes.
That's because I pulled the map from the
When I
last
was
session when
missing, yeah.
you weren't here.
I had a feeling. I would have been next to where Kaz was. I drew a box down there at one point.
Oh, so you're next to you're okay.
I would still be down by the door since I haven't moved
Okay.
or wherever.
Give me a
Yeah,
second.
okay,
Would
that-
you
this
would
is
you
a
roll
good-
on your initiative order?
9.
Okay.
I was gonna try and say
Yeah.
something before we got
So I'll
there.
have you go before Issei because he hasn't gone yet.
Yeah. And I rolled it. It's so nice. Just trash. I hate digital dice. I feel like they're like, yeah, oh, you're gonna use this? We're gonna make you roll low the entire time.
We need
Sweet.
random number generator. It would be random. Random would be bad. But random.
It's usually randomly.
Mine either love me or hate me, and they loved me last week, so let's see how long that lasts.
I'll try to use the same one.
I pick them at random, that's why I have so many D20s.
I have so many licenses. We played,
And then you're by the door, you said?
Yeah, I would have been right behind Kaz.
we started strict saving last week.
He was like right there,
That sounds
right
like it'd be
behind.
fun.
That was because he was up at the front.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you playing the actual
Cool.
adventure?
All right.
Actually got
So Paley, what were you doing?
actually running the adventure.
I was going to attack him.
Okay. Go ahead and make
We
your
were
attack.
gonna do our custom.
Does
one,
a
but more than half of them are like huge Harry Potter fans. And I was like, this is basically D&D.
does a 14 hit it?
So
I
like,
didn't think so. All right.
I was like,
Bonus action.
yeah. So like rolled 2 characters last week and started the whole game.
Yeah, you know I'm not gonna be there tomorrow, right?
Yeah, Sunday 13th.
Oh, that's
Alright.
right. We're doing Sunday.
Yeah, we changed it to Sunday because you got duty tomorrow.
I'm actually kind of looking forward to it.
I didn't want you to miss out, so we moved it to Sunday.
Yeah. Can I remember that now?
My buddy's wife is
This is
gonna
my
be there
offhand.
though, so
I will
hope
not
she
hit. I will end my turn.
figures her shit out because it's
So nothing
Harry
happens.
Potter.
I missed on both, yeah.
We'll see.
I rolled a 4 and then I rolled a 2. So I'll
Okay,
end
I
my
hope
turn.
you're there.
Okay. All right, Bon.
Oh, that's
So-
nice. The spells are behind everything now.
Yeah.
You said heavily obscured. Would it be disadvantaged to shoot the dude in?
Yes.
Okay. I wasn't sure if I could even target him.
Yeah, you can target him. It's
Okay.
just it is heavily obscured.
Cool. I'm gonna 5, 10, 15,
Well, then
And you gotta roll because you started your turn there.
20.
No, he wasn't. in.
Oh, I hadn't got there yet.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
He's
right.
not in.
You're all the way over there.
And I've unconscious enough times that I know better than to get in the scary green mist thing. Y'all told me about green mist killing you. I'm like, I ain't going over there. Where's that bow? I never shoot anymore. There it is. I'm gonna shoot with the non-attuned currently glacier bow to. I guess I can't point with my fingers to that one.
The one that's over by Issei or the one that's by Pele?
The one that's over by Pele.
Okay.
Wow.
And
Nothing
I got
attacked
a critical.
6 years ago.
Yay.
Natural 20. Nice.
Yeah, for a whopping
Just
Is that Noni underneath?
7
It's a-
damage.
oh,
No, because it's gonna be a tripping attack, of course.
Yeah, it's kinda
Because you
like-
decide that after you hit. That's how
Indeed.
this works. Oh, they're not D8s anymore. They're D10. They are D10s.
Tripping doesn't do anything to it. Just letting you know.
Oh, I didn't think
Yeah,
any of them
it's
were
just-
gonna do anything.
Just
I'm
for damage
yep,
purposes. Gotcha.
just for the I mean, hey, you can always try. I can't see him. I don't know what it can be affected by. Someone tell me how to do math. 16 total damage.
Nice.
Not a lot. That's just attack 1.
Gotcha.
So now I will reset. Attack number 2. Good thing we're not playing onslaught. One's auto fail. That is 20.
I mean, you're doing this at disadvantage, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you
No, that do. Oh, that first one wasn't it. Yeah, I got it. I got all excited. That first one, none of that didn't happen.
That's why I was like, wait. So you
That was
rolled-
the
you rolled-
visions
you rolled
that were
two
playing
nat
in his
20.
head.
2 nat 20s?
Yeah. No. Those were the visions that were playing in his head. All right. Well, this one will probably maybe hit. 14. 20.
20?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20
For
does
7.
not hit.
Oh, okay. All right. So none of that happened. My apologies.
But you didn't trip.
Oh, yeah, you don't. You
No,
don't-
yeah,
Yeah, you didn't
I
expend that.
wouldn't have been able to expend that.
Yep.
Yeah. So, did I hit it?
Pele's like,
Right
shit,
past me.
shit.
Dodge over here.
Oh, and then I'll cast jump for my bonus action
Okay.
on myself.
Perfect.
And that's it.
Issei, you're starting your turn. Go ahead and give me a con.
19.
That is a pass. So,
Glad I didn't crit fail again.
You know, I'm imagining Bond's gun to be like, because I already imagined him like Bugs Bunny, so I'm imagining the gun to be like the gun from
So it'll be 8.
Roger Rabbit.
That's
With the
already
different
halved
bullets.
and then halved again.
Dum dums.
Roger.
Because you have resistance.
Oh yes.
This is like a Space Jam situation we got going on here.
Yes?
With
Can
so
I
I don't know why I didn't.
Can I do my thing?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, my bad. I was like, I did damage. We're moving on.
Take it, you like it, mister.
All right.
That means I get
Question,
2 turns.
because it's not very well clearly defined, and maybe with two DMs, maybe you guys can help me figure it out.
What?
Fairy fire.
Yep.
Will that at least get rid of the disadvantage
That is
for
correct.
the obscure?
Yep. They cancel each other
You
out.
pick one of the guys because you can't get them both.
Yep.
If he fails the save.
20-foot cube.
Oh, I can just make it there. Oh wait, what's fairy fire range?
Enough.
60 feet. Oh yeah, cast it from where I'm at. Okay, I'm going to move. There, so I'm out of the gas, and I'm going to target this guy.
Okay.
Did it do a thing? It didn't do a thing. How do I make it do a thing? How do I make it pink?
How about this one? You just hold it down.
Yeah, he's like click and hold,
Yeah.
tap and hold.
Oh, that? Okay, click and hold.
Yep.
I'm going to target that guy
Okay.
with
Fairy fire.
fairy fire.
And what's the save?
Dex, I think.
So it's a dexterity
If
saving
it fails
throw.
a dexterity saving throw.
And it's a magical
Any
effect,
creature
right?
in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light if it fails a dexterity saving throw for the duration.
Yeah, all the objects are lit up too.
It's pretty. We have glitter,
In
glitter
case
balls.
it.
That's how you make glitter balls.
Yeah.
So he rolled a natural 19 with his bonus puts it at 21.
Cool. Then with my bonus action, I will cast Defensive Field, granting myself some temporary hit points.
Is that a spell or is that an ability?
That is a artificer ability.
Okay.
For the armorer.
Yeah, just be careful when you say cast, because
Oh, my bad.
because
Yeah,
you already
okay.
cast a spell.
No, I am using Defensive Field as a artificer bonus thing. For bonus action, granting myself 11 temp hit points and ending my turn.
Charging up, guys.
You just see steam coming off the armor. Alright.
As it gets a little bit bulkier than
Yes.
what it was before.
So I don't know why I didn't, but I'm gonna rage now. Don't know why I didn't.
I mean, it's just a cloud, man.
Just took a
go
second.
ahead and make your con before you rage.
15.
15 is a fail.
That dex has to be my spell save,
Yep. Here we're good. There's.
right? Yeah. I'm just gonna keep casting.
We made a save
until
against anybody. So.
Oh wait, I was paying attention. Did he? He didn't. He passed.
he passed.
He passed.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep casting it
Don't worry.
until.
I'll work on. I'll work on fixing.
Yeah. I tried to help.
25
You did the right.
points of poison.
Do what you could. I was
Alright,
weighing
do you have any other
between fairy
immunity?
fire myself.
No,
and
not
other
poison.
things. I just have other things to use.
Okay. First attack gonna be 22.
22 does hit.
Everybody has disadvantage.
It's gonna be
No.
4.
Right
Do you need
now
me to
it's
split the
just-
damage type up?
Anybody not adjacent to.
What type of damage?
Cold and
So
blood.
whoever's beside him. Yeah.
So cold and bludgeoning.
I'm trying to hit him.
Okay. So 4 cold and 8 bludgeoning.
By using fairy.
Sort of thing. Well, it would give them advantage, so it helps them out anyway. They go from a normal swing to an advantage.
It would give them since they're adjacent.
Still be a good thing either way.
And
25.
passers, it would give
25 does
It
hit.
helps out everybody. Yeah. Except me, because I'm not gonna have it.
It's 5 cold.
Okay.
11 bludgeoning.
All right.
And then that's it for.
Swage, can I get you to make an Arcana?
And Warcaster only counts when I'm trying to maintain concentration on a con save. So not for this. Right?
Oh, I'm sorry. I did have a question. The gas cloud, is that
Yeah,
a
it is
concentration
like a
spell that the
concentration
monster casts?
No.
Okay.
16.
16 is a fail.
Awesome.
Oh wait, are you within 60 feet?
18.
Swage.
18 damage.
Yep.
Yeah, but he's got
poison,
hit points.
right?
Let him say it.
Okay.
My hand works.
Let him deal with it. It'll be alright.
Okay. I'll use my 25 feet of movement to scoop around back here,
Mhm.
and then bring the Dawn Spark down and casting Booming Blade, lighting up the end of it that now has that added purple like psychic spark that's in there from that dream that I had.
As you are getting to bring the Dawn Spark down on this creature, Pele and Kaz, you notice that Swage's color has changed. He's no longer this blue furball. He is a grayish, almost black furred furball, as the ends of his fur kind of has these white flecks in them, almost making him look like a starry pattern.
He matches his robe.
As you see, his eyes now are, his sclera is black, and he has almost like a nebulous looking eye for irises now as he's bringing this Dawn Spark down. He doesn't really have a hood, so his hair is kind of disheveled as he's bringing it. And Swage, you have started your Twilight.
Oh shit! I gotta change my character sheet.
Cleric spells. As it is now nighttime.
Okay, well that doesn't change this.
It doesn't change the fact of what you're doing,
Yeah.
but I was just letting you
That's
know.
very cool. Thank you.
That was pretty cool.
That probably does not hit. 15.
It does not.
Hey, you got
Wait.
advantage.
Yeah, do we get advantage because of
It's surrounded.
Flanking
You
now.
are flanking him.
Okay, that might be helpful. Natural 20.
Natural.
Noise.
Nice.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. So
That was lucky.
do I need to split up now? Bludgeoning, fire, lightning, thunder, or psychic?
Okay, so all the magical attacks, minus the psychic, need to be added together for me as whole, and then the psychic and slashing, or bludgeoning, those two can be together too.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it makes sense resistant to bludgeoning and psychic.
So you need bludgeoning and psychic
Features
together.
is everything else.
Resistant to anything else.
Anything magical.
So bludgeoning and psychic is 13
13.
together.
Okay, cool.
I guess that's doubled to 26 because of the crit.
Oh.
And then the rest is pretty high on the dice. 16, 23 doubled to 46.
So 23.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then for my bonus action, I was gonna do this anyway, so just do this for now. I'll just cast Spiritual Weapon, and what does my spiritual weapon look like now? It starts to form as the anvil, and it comes out, but it changes into this like scythe, like crescent moon, for now until I figure out something better. But oh, then you make a hit with that. Not hitting much. That's the same number I rolled the first time, which is not great. So it's like 11 to hit.
Okay. Give me a second. Let me find the scythe because I have that as
And
a token. Because we were using that for Gary. You want it over here?
Yep.
Cool. Perfect.
Okay. Take a minute to switch my character sheet, but that was cool. Thank you. I'm done. Oh wait, no, I still have 5 feet of movement.
Sure.
I wanted to see if I could back out, going diagonal. Does that get me out for the start of my next turn? Like to Am I still in?
No,
Yeah,
you're
I'm
quite
still in.
advantage of it.
Yep.
Then I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
My
I
turn's
could,
over.
yeah, could get you out. Complete out.
It's interesting. But I wouldn't know that, so I'll stay here for now.
Yeah, we've switched places before.
We're killing stuff.
Okay.
It's crazy.
First attack is
Oh, I'd
Pele.
have to go in.
Does a 23 hit you,
I
Pele?
wouldn't do that.
It does.
Okay. Let's see. What do you want, Melissa?
May I have a soda and a brown?
Yes. As you see this almost spectral, ghostly looking hand kind of just waft through you, hitting you, and you will take 19 points of poison damage. Second attack. Kaz. That's going to be a 19 to hit Kaz.
That misses.
Okay, and then the last attack. Swage is 14 to hit. I'm pretty sure it misses. Silence?
Although my armor class is lower now.
Silas is going to upcast, bless, and give bless to Swage, Pele, Kaz, and Bond. So y'all have your D-Force.
Pick my
And
holy
I am
second
going
fight.
to dash as my bonus action. And I'm going to take a chance, hope the cloud doesn't kill me when I run in. I'm going to run in, grab the guy, and run that way. Just like wrap my hand in his stuff, because that's the guildmaster, right?
That's the assistant.
No, that's the
That's the
assistant.
assistant? Oh, then I might run a completely different direction. Let me see if I can reach him.
Dad, what did you get from Sonic?
Don't worry about it.
Is it some fruit that I can have?
Yeah.
Nope, I guess guildmaster's gonna die. Then in that case, I'm just gonna move, and as my bonus action, I'm gonna yell to Bond, get on Bond, and inspire you.
Got a face over here.
Well, you don't need to use it yet. Use it when you need it. It's a D8 when you need it.
Is that
Oh.
end your turn?
Pretty much. That's everything I got.
Good. You're by yourself. Yeah. It's going to be a 28.
Yeah,
for
but I have
first
to run
attack.
into a cloud to help you.
Yeah, right. 28.
I can keep you
16
alive.
to hit.
Them is
16 does not
a
hit.
dangerous proposition.
And a 23 to hit.
I will use a reaction to make the 23 miss.
Okay. What reaction are you using?
Protected wings.
Okay.
It's gonna grant me 5 AC, putting me at 26. And that's
The weird artificer shield.
it's part of my magic because I'm a demonic dragon type thing.
Oh, okay.
So for like flavor, you would have seen like the first attack hit me, and then like the second one would have missed. But like from taking the blunt force from the first one would have immediately made me want to turtle up, and wings would have sprouted out of my armor and protected me from the third hit.
Oh, kind of like Wonder Woman in that 70s when she did. Yeah,
Wonder Woman doesn't have wings, Dad.
she does in that one movie.
Which movie?
The newest one.
Really old one.
I,
Why would y'all be watching really old 70s?
I mean, she does. It's in the past.
I'm picturing more like
She does in the new one too, I think.
from the D&D.
The newest one, yeah. I think there's a
Oh,
part
yeah,
where
wings
Cheetah,
up and then they
where
were
Cheetah like
folded over.
attacks
That's what I'm
her.
saying.
She
Yeah,
pulls
yeah,
the
yeah.
wings over.
That's the one
As a
I'm
kid,
talking
I was
about.
like, oh,
It's in the 70s.
So my wings
It's
are
basically-
always
Yeah.
Yeah.
sprout out of my
Um,
armor.
Derailed effort.
So it's 20 points of poison.
Is that half?
No.
Okay, so
10.
10. Okay.
Hit.
Still hurts.
Did he come out there?
Yes, he came out there.
Unfortunately.
Now you computer shoot him.
Ah, it hurts.
All right. Pele.
Alright.
I was hoping that crap didn't move with him or something.
I'm
map is outdated too.
I need you to make a con save.
It's not updated?
Yeah, you need to refresh.
Con save. That is a 25.
25 is a pass.
Ah. I liked it better the other way.
Me too.
8 points. That's already half. Okay, and what would you like to do?
Like to hit this sucker.
Dad, you did pick up the crucial thing I asked you to pick up.
Nat 20!
What?
Noise.
Alright. D6. D8. Okay. Piercing damage. Fire damage. Punch damage. And then gonna use
Hang on, I'll get to you in a second.
gonna use defensive flourish. That could have been higher, that would have been nice. It was only psychic that needed to be separated, really?
You can put the psychic and the piercing together,
Oh.
and then all of the elemental damage needs to be halved.
Needs to be halved. Okay. So 12 piercing damage.
So double 24 or just 12?
Just 12.
Okay.
Sorry. 12. 18. 18 piercing damage. And then do I not have it all the elemental damage because I rolled the crit?
So you critted, so whatever you, it's just like a straight roll.
Got it. Okay. So I'm sorry. It's 18, 20, 22 piercing damage. 22 piercing damage, and then 3, 4, 6. Math is hard. 13 total. 13 total for the elemental damage. And
You start to see his form kind of like starting to like getting smaller.
good. You get smaller. And then bonus action. Bonus action will attack again. Use my offhand.
Nice.
Nice. I got another nat 20.
Tell me how you kill him.
Yes.
Nice.
So the first one goes in with some piercing damage, and like his like form just starts to like dissipate more. And then as she goes in for the other hit with it, it's like already starting to dissipate, and she basically just hands him away.
Yep. He just kind of into the rest of the mist.
And then Pele's gonna be like, "Is that me?" And then until my next turn, my AC is at 20.
Okay.
Did you want to move?
Oh, you. Thank you. I'm gonna move and engage with that guy.
Well then.
No, mine.
Yeah.
Did
That's,
the field go, the big poisonous field did not go away? Okay. Just checking.
If it was the spell, it would move.
My question is information. Things that we need to know.
I had my turn.
Okay. Bond.
Alright, time to throw this longbow on the ground where it always ends up.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say where it belongs.
Well, it did do good work last round.
And you know what's funny is I'm gonna
You
100 mark it.
misbehaved.
I'm gonna well I'm not attuned to it, so it's not doing me very much good right now. Hunter's marking the green mist monster thing.
I'm gonna go beat his head at
10, 15, 20. Head on over there with my coral blade out. Fix my HP so I don't get confused. And then roll all of these dice because I assume it's flanked now. I got a.
That's gonna be it.
29 to hit.
That'll hit.
I hope
Okay.
There's a 19 on the
I just had to double check, okay?
Let's say 19 plus some numbers.
Oh, yeah, anyways, it was more than that. For, sorry, I forgot how much damage I do for a second there. For 16, oh, no.
Our last 2 sessions were a lot of roleplay, right?
For
Yeah. I was like forgetting how to add memory.
11 slashing and 5 lightning. Forgot to separate it for a second there. For the first attack.
Okay.
Alright, the math's in my head, it'll be faster. 27, 31 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. For 3 lightning. That's before being halved. And then 14 slashing.
Okay.
And I'm fairly certain 17's not gonna hit you. Alright.
Easy.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
I don't think it was that important.
would he be flanked with my 2 friends on either
Yes.
side of him?
That's correct.
Okay, I am going to use a bonus action to summon my blade to my hand in a crack of lightning, and where did my sheet go?
You said crack.
Crack. And I'm going to expend a charge from it and teleport literally 5 feet.
Okay.
And try to slash at this creature. It'll make sense if it hits. Trust me.
Okay.
I just really need this to hit.
Well, when do you get the sword?
You get advantage.
Oh, that's right. I do get advantage. Okay, yeah, that's definitely good.
Do you roll better?
I did roll better. Yeah. 32.
32 does hit.
I don't think that hits.
Yeah, right.
Well, 31 hits, so we're pretty sure.
Let me get a 10. And then this will all be slashing and force damage.
Okay. None of those are halved.
None of those are halved.
Nope.
Oh, this is gonna be sweet.
Well, peanut butter whiskey and a strawberry Red Bull. That's really good.
Yeah.
Peanut butter jelly.
16, 22, 36 points total.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
And then after that, I will stick out my tongue at him, and
That he can't see
it's fine.
because you're in a suit.
It's fine. I'm just gonna act like you can see it.
It's got that weird little sliding.
Ugh. Ugh. That part of the armor is a little rusted.
I just imagine like your suit. You kind of do like that whole it's like the anime, you know. Where
Yeah,
it's
it's like a straight anime
Like
character.
it turns into an anime character.
And then run away.
And then run away.
And my turn.
All right. Kaz, you're up. Start your turn. Go ahead and give me your con.
Yeah, my elbow.
That's pretty good hit. That felt pretty good.
Oh, solid. I didn't know you did that. I didn't bless you because you did that before. You go like, he doesn't need a bless. You good?
17.
It's gonna be a fail.
I was about to use my.
Don't forget your blast.
Yeah, you.
Oh, yeah,
So your
but
saving throws too. Saving throws and
19.
There you go. That's best.
I did have to use.
We don't use
the
it
charge
often.
on my blade.
Kaz doesn't need my blast most of the time. He usually just smacks.
Actually, the
Whatever's
sword that I
happened,
just got
25.
last session.
Yeah.
I used the charge on
I
it.
had forgotten
That gave me
about that.
the
So
4d6.
So would it be like 12?
Yeah, you always round down for you guys. I round down.
So out of the gas that I'm assuming is still surrounding me, I'm gonna say, "Hey, Issei, watch," and I'm gonna throw frostbite at the second of the other monster.
Don't hit me.
I fucking hope not.
So wait, are you out?
No, I'm still inside the cloud.
Okay, so you're gonna have disadvantage. Too.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay, alright. I was just making sure. I thought you said that you were going out.
No. From inside the cloud, he's outside.
Yeah.
Well, fuck. No, it's a good fuck. I mean, so like I rolled a nat 20, but that doesn't count. But I did roll a dirty 22.
A dirty 22.
Yeah.
That does count. So
It does count.
We'll take it.
we'll take it.
6 cold, 9 bludgeoning. And then it comes back to my hand immediately.
That's correct.
And as it comes back to my hand as I'm running towards it now, and I'm gonna stop here next to Paley and take my second attack.
Okay.
26.
26 does hit.
It's pretty cool.
My eyes would have turned into little anime hearts when I saw it.
Yeah, because it would have like come through the smoke and like bust out of the smoke and then gone back in as I'm running out. It was really
I'd
cool.
been like,
So that's 4. That's 4 more cold.
Smoke does that.
15
Roll, it kinda goes through.
bludgeoning.
Okay.
my nose starts bleeding a little bit.
And that's it for me. Because I only did regular rage. I didn't frenzy.
Okay. Swage, go ahead and make your con.
Yep. It's a fail again.
Okay.
Did you add the D4 or you fell that
Oh,
that much?
yeah.
I'm really glad I hit that.
Sometimes you roll like if you roll bad enough, it's like D4 is not good help.
16, I think is what I rolled last time.
Yeah,
It
it's a
was a fail.
fail. Yeah. It's gonna be 16 points of poison.
Okay. Alright, and the thing's still up?
The one down here, yeah.
Okay. So I would say Swade is like confused as shit as to what is happening to him right now. And
It is understandable.
he'll just like grab onto his holy symbol and like try to feel gone because he knows something has changed and like the metal's still. And he just like stumbles back, choking on that poison like out of the cloud.
Mm-hmm.
Probably like around here.
Okay.
And trying to like reach some divinity through that, he's gonna like accidentally do his channel divinity, like the new one.
So you go, oh lordy.
So
Lord, please.
I grasp that holy symbol and nothing's happening. I don't feel any connection. So just like I don't know what else to grab. I reach into the void of the backpack and channel something. Like I brought something back with me. And then as an action, I present my holy symbol, and a spear of twilight emanates from you. The sphere is centered on you, has a 30-foot radius, and is filled with dim light. The sphere moves with you and lasts for 1 minute, or until you are incapacitated or die. Whenever a creature, including you, ends its turn in the sphere, you can grant that creature one of these benefits. It's either temporary hit points, or I can remove a charm or a frighten effect. That's whenever a creature ends its turn within 30 feet of me. And then as a bonus action, I don't even know if I have anything to do. I'd probably just move the weapon. Yeah. I think I get 30 feet with that now.
Yeah.
Which gets me probably about I don't have control of it, but just like 30 feet down and towards my way. Kind of like circle around.
I'm gonna say, don't hit me.
Yeah, I can't reach any. Can't reach to hit anybody but Pat.
Oh,
We could-
let me give you control of it so you can move it where you want it. Okay, there you go.
So
Help me.
Thank you. Movement. I'm probably gonna just stay where I'm at. Do my action, and I end my own turn in this.
How did we spell how did we spell her name?
SAH.
Yeah.
Make a holy symbol.
Was it D6 plus something?
Yeah, D6 plus 11.
Your level. Yeah.
So I get 16 hit points back. I get all the poison damage back.
You get 16 temporary hit points.
Temporary hit points, yeah, that's true.
Alright, so actually her holy symbol is so when you reach into your backpack and you go to pull something out, like you're channeling to like bring forth a holy like power, you feel this child like entity kind of just wrap around you from the backside.
Oh no, what have I
Pull
done?
out a teddy bear.
And
Twilight.
as you finish pulling it out, you see what comes out is what looks to be like a moon, but it's completely black with a purple ring around it that kind of just imbues the area around you above your head. And then
Get a little black halo.
All I can think of is what's worse than a rapist.
A child. Have you ever seen that whole skit? The whole it's so funny. I was so upset that the group only did like 2 skits because that they were both hilarious.
If you can find it again and send it to me,
Yeah.
I would appreciate
Yeah,
it.
well,
I'm trying to find.
It's one of my favorite vines ever.
Because it says it summons like an astral guard or a spiritual guardian, right? Of some sort.
No, it says you just present your holy symbol and a sphere emanates from around you. But I like what you were describing. That sounded cool. I'll put like a eclipse of a moon over my head or something like that. That sounds,
Okay.
that sounds
I
cool.
thought you were saying too, like it creates like an astral creature or something like that to kind of like protect you.
All it does is either prevent, or I can give temporary hit points, or
Oh,
remove a charm or a fear effect from somebody.
Okay,
And I
gotcha.
think the channel divinity is just the sphere itself, like the 30-foot sphere.
Gotcha. Yeah. So I imagine probably that like symbol kind of like sits over your head for a second, and then it kind of like you see it kind of just rotate on the side and just kind of, you know.
Yeah, that's cool. Would you be able to snap a 30-foot aura on me?
Yeah.
So I can see. That seems pretty big.
It's like right,
It is big.
right short of where I'm at. Yeah.
You should be able to.
I'm like, ooh, pretty light.
Yeah, can I do that myself?
Yes, and then he has to select to make it visible. It's under the settings.
Yeah, I'm in there right now.
That's
yeah,
my
you
other
get,
one.
yeah, you get 2.
Let's do a dark color.
If you give yourself a 5-foot aura, you just get a shadow under your character.
You found it? That's
Mhm.
great. Yes.
there's 2 skits. That's its second one, but that was it. So I sent you the second one, but you can watch the other one. It's like a series they were making.
Heard that. I watched the whole thing of llamas with it once.
Mm-hmm.
It was really funny.
Yeah, if you're into everything bad.
Carl?
People.
Flashbacks.
You hear that? That's the sound of forgiveness.
You don't like my gift? Faces on
Oh my god, sweet.
Disappeared completely.
I can cast greater invisibility now.
Oh, nice! It's a good move.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to excommunicate you now because you're gone.
That's the other one. I like that series. Did you ever watch Happy Tree Friends?
No.
If you like llamas with hats.
I watched like a few episodes. I think it's like the I really like Llamas with Hats because like that humor gets me. But Happy Tree Friends, it's like a little bit different humor, and so like I didn't like it as much as the other one.
I like Drawn Together.
What?
Drawn Together is odd. Did you see the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Drawn Together is good.
What's the other one I'm thinking of? You know it's not one of them, but the orange. The Talking Orange.
Annoying
Orange. Didn't they make it as a show?
Yeah, they turned it into a show. It used to be just like a YouTube video kind of thing.
Okay, why isn't it? It's not
It's
letting
like
me
when they
put
give
his
Fred a
aura.
show too.
Well, we
I
see
see
it.
it.
I can see it.
Oh, you can see
Yeah,
it.
we see both auras, but
In the
that's not
movie,
really,
like 2 movies.
Yeah.
Oh,
How about now? Do you see purple? Is it?
I see. We
Yeah,
see
Purple
both.
I
and
see.
orange.
But
I see purple.
we can turn the orange off right now if you can. I don't know how to do it separately. Or I can-
you just if you delete the number.
Oh, okay.
If you set it to 0, you get a
No,
shadow.
the orange is the
That's my
it's the light one.
Well, the 15 one I have on here set for. Oh, hello.
You almost did the whole battlefield.
The 15-foot one is for Spirit Guardians that I had set earlier. I forgot how to do that.
Okay, why is
Somewhere
it now?
out
Why is
here.
it now gray? It was purple just a minute ago.
Mine
It's
was
it's
nice.
purple.
Mine
It's
was
purple.
purple. I'm in a purple haze.
Okay. There we go. All right. There you go.
Oh, I'm not in.
30-foot
Never mind.
radius.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a big R. Actually, it's kind of twilighty.
Yeah, it's actually twilighty.
It's like
Why is it so
it's
twilight?
hazy purple.
Why is this so twilight?
Yeah, it's like an after,
Hey, you
after image.
look
of
so
space.
sparkly when the sun hits you
This
just
is-
right.
This is the skin of a killer
I
Pele.
was gonna say that. Say that.
That's what you gotta do. You gotta. This is the skin of a killer Pele.
Are you gonna march out on the paparazzi and just be like,
There you go play some baseball out in the woods. Because there's one thing we know for sure is vampires fucking love baseball.
but only when it's thunder and lightning
Yeah.
outside.
Oh man.
I can't
Listen to
wait
the
for
muse
Redfall
in the
to come out
background.
What?
It just
Can't
makes
wait
it
for
visual.
Redfall to come out next week and kill all the vampires.
What now?
Redfall.
Redfall.
It's like Left 4 Dead
It's
with
a
vampires.
First
Oh.
person open world RPG, except instead of like zombies and shit, it's vampires.
It's kind of like Vampire Masquerade.
I think it's more like
It's more like Dead Island.
It's,
except
yeah, like
for
Dead Island, Left 4 Dead, but with vampires.
I want to play that new Dead Island.
Yeah,
Play
it's
on
pretty good.
I love the review I saw because that game was in
I don't-
development
I
for
don't
like.
I don't like the series in a whole because you start out at low level and then when you build your character up, and then you go back to like the beginning area, like all the creatures are the same level again. It's like they never like progress or digress. So it's like
It's like Pokemon.
I've been having fun drop kicking the shit out of all the zombies because they have like a drop kick mechanic.
oh nice.
And I was like on the building, and there was like it was like a rooftop thing, but like part of the rooftop was like glass. And I drop kicked one of the zombies, and he landed on the glass, and it fell all the way through like 3 stories down and died. It was great.
That was one of the cool things I liked about friggin' Left 4 Dead.
Mm.
That was a really cool mechanic. You could just yeet people off of buildings and shit. Fall damage, man, it's a bitch.
I'm only like.
Alright, so
hours
that's what
into
you
that game.
do, Swage. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, Silas?
How long has it been since the Guildmaster died?
I mean, you guys have gone through, what, three rounds?
Okay,
Yeah.
so I am going to dim door to him.
Okay.
Grab him and drag him out of the.
As soon as you enter the smoke, that gives me a con.
– 19.
19's a pass.
I'm rolling well.
Yeah, you are.
13 points of poison damage.
Okay, 13 points of poison damage.
Okay, you
And
dim
then
door
drag
and
his-
grab the Guildmaster.
Yes, and drag him out of the cloud.
Okay.
Where'd my turn order go?
Oh no, my descriptor.
Me too.
There it is.
Yeah, I just
Oh,
moved
because
it.
of the dice
I
from.
moved it.
Gotcha.
I always
Didn't
move
run
one
out
out
of the way that I bought.
Yeah, put mine over
Never
there.
mind.
I saw you do.
for D&D Onslaught. Let's get the mini
Oh, do they
area.
have like character expansion packs or
It's gonna be
something?
this guy's turn.
Yeah, because there's different factions. So this is the starter
that'll
pack
be.
for
I
mini
don't know if he would.
arrows
It's
faction.
his turn, right?
Yep.
I don't know if he would know this, but if he attacks
Yes,
anyone
I
other
know.
than me, he has disadvantage.
I
No,
didn't know
no, I didn't use my gauntlets. Forget what I said. Never mind.
Use your sword.
I used my sword.
Alright.
If I used my gauntlets, he would have disadvantage on everyone else.
First attack against Kaz is gonna miss.
But I had to use my sword because that gave me the.
It's gonna be a 26 to hit Pele.
Oh, what am I doing?
That hits.
I don't have my shield equipped.
Phase.
And a 27 to hit Bon.
Can't help that.
Oh man, that's so close to knocking my head off.
I just barely hit.
I was waiting with cutting words from like,
I don't even have my shield on.
those numbers are way too
I
high.
was using the bow. I just walk around with my shield on.
I mean, I
Captain
would.
America.
I could have given you like a flash of inspiration.
It's gonna be 18 points of poison, Pele.
Oh wait, no, that wouldn't
Okay.
help. Never mind. I told you like 5 feet within you.
I got enough HP. I'm good.
Okay.
Oh, they're good. I won't want that.
Yeah. I can help with minor healing. Not much, just a little bit.
And I got second wind and indomitable.
I don't have.
21 points of poison damage to Bon.
Excellent.
And I'll end his turn. Pele?
Alright.
Pele's like, fireball!
I'm a move over here. That missed.
You did start your turn.
I did, so.
I do need your name.
Ooh. 11.
That's a fail. $33 points of poison.
That's a lot. I've only taken poison damage this whole time.
That's all they've done.
And I'm gonna attack it. Attack it.
What was Holly using? Poison?
I got advantage.
Was it the slime
Being
armor?
being a hillboy.
Oh, okay.
Not
Give me
immune,
20.
but
Give me a
resistant,
20.
I guess. He was always asking about, but
Because he's a dwarf.
Does 19 hit?
19 does not.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. 20.
20 does not.
Yeah, I missed.
Wow. Let's see. I really want to end this. I'm gonna use type to cast. Nope. Alright. Now. I'm going to. I'll attack with my offhand. Dangerous. Okay. Does a 20, 24, 27 hit?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I hope so. That is 11. I'm gonna use defensive flourish. 11. 16. I just stared at this 5 for like a solid 5 seconds trying to do the math. 16 piercing damage.
Okay.
I'm assuming it's still up.
Yes.
Okay. But that puts my AC at a 23 now.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, in my turn.
Okay. Bon.
2 hands on the sword. Swing, swing, swing.
And it,
Wow.
Kill it.
I'd make 3 attacks, so I'm not gonna freak out too much about that. Yeah, so that's a 19 to hit. We're just gonna move on to attack number 2.
That's fun.
24 to hit.
That will hit.
Excellent. Got too many dice, I actually have to roll them separately now. Good, I can do the math. 16 slashing and 2 lightning.
Okay.
Not with Hunter's Mark, I did more than Cats would right now. Third attack. That'll be 28 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh, why? I just wanted the number to be right. Wow. That did not go faster, sorry. 18 slashing, 6 lightning. I'll try to use a calculator to do math faster.
Okay.
Didn't work.
Tell me how you kill it.
Yes!
Fruit ninja.
Until it doesn't. Yes, Fruit Ninja until it
With the
until it
noises,
dissipates.
with the noises in character.
Absolutely.
I just.
But he's got
sit
those big buck teeth in there. They just actually come out when he's growing.
Listen, if the Star Wars actors are on set going, absolutely. I'm just.
Yeah, so I watched an interview that they did with like Mark Hamill when he was younger, and he was like, yeah, the directors were like, you can't be making the noises like while they were filming.
Yeah.
He was like,
Good news is he didn't make them until the second movie.
Did you see the clip where they're showing like behind the scenes of Chewbacca, and the guy in the suit is actually like saying the lines in his normal voice, and then they dubbed over with Chewbacca growls. But in the clip, you can hear him doing his lines in a normal voice. It sounds so weird coming from the costume. It's like a normal dude's voice coming from Chewbacca.
I liked it when they sit there and they did the interview with Harrison Ford, and they were talking about the famous cantina scene, you know, where he shoots the guy, and he is like, yeah, he's like, we had to shoot that scene like 10 times, and everyone was like, why'd you have to shoot it so many times? It seems like it would be a pretty simple scene. He's like, yeah, I kept going in there going, pew pew. He's like, I don't get a lightsaber. He's like, all I get's a blaster, and I don't get to see anything. Like, so all I do is like, oh. So,
Pew pew.
yeah, he was like, pew pew. They were like, cut. Can't say pew pew. All right. So as you do that, the gaseous creature starts to deform and kind of just drift off. After a few more seconds, after the end of the battle, the gas starts to kind of dissipate and clear out of the room. As this is coming to crescendo, you do hear people still kind of coming towards down the hallway, and
At the end of the fight, I'm casting Revivify on the Guildmaster.
All right,
Yeah.
And I'm gonna heal myself all 40 points.
excellent.
But I can't.
While you guys are doing that, that is where we will end off for tonight's session, because I have to work tomorrow, so I have to.
Like,
I will say that while that spear is up for the next minute, and basically if anybody stays in that for a minute, you'll get at least 66 hit points. Plus
Oh, it is the
plus
Twilight
6
Slayer
D6.
for us.
So
Nice.
it could be like up to 100 hit points if you just stay near me.
Can we see into
Wait,
the
it's
sphere,
the-
or is
Yeah.
it like
No,
dark?
it's dim like
Okay.
Twilight.
Okay.
So,
And I can fly inside.
as we do with every session, what you guys like, dislike, anything we can change.